had a commanding lead, and it was just rotating around the bases.
Station to station.
No, yeah, just throwing new pitchers in. Start of the lineup. Like, I was like, you can't, because these games are like about 2 hours. So it was like, first game went like an hour 45. And the only reason that first game went to an hour 45 is because we won on a mercy rule, which that always feels good.
Hell yeah.
Then they tried to fill him up with pizza and chicken tenders real quick between the games.
I was going to ask, 2 games, 2 snacks?
Well, no, we got one of the parents went out and brought pies, and then all the parents chipped in.
That's pretty sweet.
Right. And since by the way...
Load them up on food and then say, get back out.
Get back out there, kids. Protein and carbs. What kind of protein? Chicken tenders. I said, yeah, that checks out. But I put in $20 for the pizza and the chicken. I said, my kid's not eating 20 worth, so I'm going to get a nice meal for myself out of this, too.
Is it appropriate for the parents who chip in?
Well, I let the kids eat first, but I put 20 in, and it's like... If I'm dropping 20, me and my kid are both eating, you know? Yeah. Especially if it's slices. And by the way, when an adult takes it and it's cut in a half slice, you take 2.
Of course, you're an adult.
Right. And you almost fold the 2 where the cut is, as if it's one that you're folding. This counts as 1.
I'd say it's appropriate to take 3 because they probably fit on the same plate.
Well, I took what I considered 2 slices. I guess they consider it 4. Because it's half, you know? You know, and a couple tenders too, because it's like I'm in this as well. I'm emoting.
Were they from anywhere good?
It was good. It was pretty good. Yeah, it was local, but it was good.
And you don't want the food to go to waste.
I don't want it to go to waste.
No,
I waste not, want not. I was looking at those tenders though, because those kids were going through them quick. And I was like, well, I got to figure out when I got to jump in to get mines, you know, because I put 20 in.
Of course.
I'm getting 20 out. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah. But then I looked over. And, like, in the second game, I looked, and the whole other team, it was all, like, you know, dads with – every single one of them was wearing navy blue.
Okay.
It was all navy blue quarter zips. And I was like, we got this team. We got them. We got them. This is a soft team. And we did. We did get – even with the pitching difficulties by the end, we got them. So, it was good, you know.
That was yesterday?
That was yesterday. And then Friday night we had one too.
Oh my gosh.
And we played until the sun went, the lights came up. But we won that one too. So, you know, things are going really, really great right now.
And it's not T-ball anymore, right?
Hell no. Kid pitch.
That's great. Oh yeah, you just mentioned that.
Right.
Course, yeah.
These kids.
Underhand, overhand?
No, it's overhand.
Nice.
It's full pitch. Which, again, is why these kids are like, we've been playing for 5 hours.
Can't throw one down the middle.
Yeah. Like, they just keep, like, the bases are loaded up. 1 on first, 1 home. 1 on first, 1 home. And you're going, we're going to blow the whole lead.
These kids' arms are rubber. You just keep throwing.
Yeah.
Time to warm up in the bullpen.
No, they just keep switching them out.
They just change positions.
No, yeah. Luckily, the R in RBI stands for Roberts. So once the kid got up there, he sent a couple people home. He got some numbers on the board.
Good.
You know, so all's well that ends well with that. You know,
what a sports weekend for you.
Big sports weekend. Big sports weekend. We were all in the afterglow of the Knicks and their big win. The Knicks going in to the next round.
You said it.
I did. I locked it in, didn't I?
You said
it was a lock.
6, yeah.
We played the sounder and everything.
Uh-huh.
It was a lock, and so I hope a lot of people made a lot of money because I did. I did lock it in, so that's a pretty safe bet at that point. Yeah. They beat the Atlanta Hawks commandingly, didn't they? Have like a 50-point lead at one point.
Yeah. They had 47 at half.
Right, which is like, but didn't they lose like the first game or two, like in the series?
They lost games 2 and 3,
okay,
but
that's
both, on the last shot.
But then they're like, we got to figure it out. And they go, okay, I think we figured it out. We're going to beat them by like 50 points.
Yeah, then they came back. Game 5 wasn't even close.
Is there a mercy rule in the playoffs of the NBA?
No, unfortunately, you have to play until the clock goes to 0.
That sucks because they could have probably dipped by the third quarter.
Well, yeah, they dumped the benches at like the end of the third quarter.
If it's 50 points at halftime.
You were seeing guys who saw no court the whole series.
Right, we're gonna keep you for the next round.
You guys can go now.
Yeah. And then they've got your team, Troy, the 76ers in the next round. So you got to be pretty pumped about
Let's
that.
go.
You like They're from Philadelphia.
Of course.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure we're on the same page. Yeah, you're pretty psyched about that.
Absolutely.
You wanted to confirm that he knew what you were talking about?
I just wanted to make sure
That's smart.
that he knew this wasn't just a random,
Pulling some random team
right,
out. Yeah.
right.
I know all the Philly teams.
You do?
Yes.
Who's the hockey team?
The Flyers.
Shit.
And they're
You
also
know.
in the playoffs.
Of course they are.
You knew that? Let me ask you this. Did you know the hockey playoffs were happening? I mean, can I raise my hand?
Yeah.
I did not.
I mean, it's that time of year, so
I guess.
I would have
Is
taken.
it?
Happens every year.
You're playing hockey in May? I mean, at this point, aren't the rinks melting?
It's indoors.
Melting?
Melting.
Melting. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I didn't know. Somebody asked me, they were like, do you cover hockey on the morning show? I go, I can't do it. I can't.
We can.
No, I can't feign interest. That's the one thing. I can feign interest in most
playoff
sports.
hockey is
And people
the
love
best.
playoff hockey if they watch it, but not enough people like it. Like you either love it or you're like, I didn't know there was a thing called playoff hockey. I just thought the season just ended.
So yeah, it's Hot Dog versus Troy in this next series.
Oh, yeah, Knicks fan. That's true. Knicks fan versus 76ers fan, the most loyal of loyal fans. Duking it out. That's going to be huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that they beat the Celtics, right? The 76ers. Bad weekend for Boston,
Don't look at me. Look at Troy.
right?
Don't look at me. I just pay attention to the Phillies. I'll be honest with you.
Oh, you had it because there's so much baseball.
I'm just trying to stay up on that. I mean, you're throwing me a lot of questions I don't know anything about.
Curveball.
Oh,
Say
really?
do a baseball term.
Is curveball baseball?
Yeah.
Oh, it is? What does it refer to?
When the pitcher throws the ball
Uh-huh.
and they put like a spin on it and then it curves.
Ooh, so it's tougher to hit, isn't it?
It's hard to hit. Yeah.
Does it still hit? You still want to get in the strike
Still
zone?
want to get in the strike zone,
I
but
see.
you want to kind of psych out the batter.
Oh.
So he thinks he's swinging at it and it like curves the other way. And you're like, fuck, I missed it.
Let me tell you what 8-year-olds. Fuck. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Strike zone. I thought that was a ball. It went over here.
How do you do that?
God damn it. Oh, fuck. He's looking at the ump going like, that. It's right. The ump was like, yeah,
He's allowed to do that?
it curved. What? I could see where that would throw somebody off.
Yeah. I mean, those pitchers, they're tricky.
They are tricky.
Sometimes they put a little Vaseline on their hat.
Seriously?
Put it on the ball.
They do?
Yeah, sometimes.
Whoa. I tell you what, these 8-year-olds, they love to duck when the pitches are coming their way. I go, it's not going to hit you, dude. And even if it does, that was the other thing. One of the pitchers in the second game, he must have hit 6 kids.
Oh,
He wasn't just, at one point, we went on a run where it's like, you're not, like people, I think there might have been a run scored based on kids getting hit and just taking bases.
They're not throwing hard enough yet where like it hurts, right?
No.
Okay.
No. The adults get a kick out of it. The kid takes the base. No, the kids are fine. But the adults go.
they don't come out and try to punch the pitcher?
No, pitcher. The rule.
Yeah, no fights?
No, the rule is the pitcher has to go shake their hand.
No.
Oh yeah, pitcher has to go shake the kid's hand if you hit him.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Who the fuck came up with that shit?
Mike.
Yeah. Pitcher has to go shake the kid's hand.
You know, back in the 90s,
Right.
there was a 3-letter word we would use for something like that.
I bet there is. I remember.
Still a pretty popular word around the Montone apartment these days.
The Montone apartment specifically.
And maybe the Montone parents' house.
I bet it's yeah.
Certainly.
It's generational.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Got it from you, Dad.
hand?
You have to shake their hand. There's a lot of handshaking. I was worried about the kids like grip, you know what I mean?
Do they at least spit in their palm before they do it?
No, they get yelled at.
Oh.
Coach, shake
Why
their
these
hand.
games take so
Shake their
long?
hand.
Whose mom came up with this bullshit?
I don't know. It's what you have to do.
Little League went woke.
Yeah, that's why they got no cash. That's why we had to pay for the pizzas. They went broke.
That is a mom rule.
I guess so. They have to do it. It's a rule. Chris in New Jersey.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
On the topic of baseball, John Sterling, rest in peace, 87 years old.
Is that true? Did John Sterling pass away?
What? I don't know.
Yes, he did.
That's what Chris is saying.
Boomer and Gio have been talking about it all morning.
Oh. Let's find out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's too bad.
Wait, hang on.
John Sterling,
Just announced on the fan.
legendary Yankees voice. Thank you, Chris, for filling us in. John Sterling passed away at 87. Sterling began calling Yankee games in 1989, would never miss a broadcast. Wow. Calling 5,060 consecutive games up until he missed 4 games in July of 2019. Wow. Man, that's, everybody that grew up in the area, that's the voice you associate with the Yankees. That's that radio broadcast, you know? And then a television broadcast, and then, yeah.
Wow.
John Sterling. I guess I knew. Remember, he got hit in the face a couple seasons ago.
No, I remember that. I don't
And
know
his
why.
glasses fell off.
I don't know if that's literally the first memory you should bring up.
I remembered it. He kept going, is the point.
He did.
He kept going. Ugh! And then he kept going.
It bounced and hit him in the
Hit him in the face. He's a real one. He always was a real one.
Oh, man. Susan's going to be heartbroken.
That's true. That's true. Susan would always be there as...
Oh, you found that so fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was that enough favorites?
Probably. Let's see.
No, if it was Michael K, it would be a favorite.
Let's see.
I don't know if this is how we should be remembering it.
Listen to the...
Now the 3-2 swung on, a pop foul back here. It really hit me. I didn't know it was coming back that far. So once again...
First of all, the fact that he gets right back on the mic and says it really hit me, that's a G. That's a great. And also, the word ow, when used in the proper context, is one of the funniest things. Who actually says ow? Like, when you get hit with something, you actually just go, ow. Like, you just hear that so rarely and don't realize it, but it really is a hilarious thing to hear a dude say. But yeah, man, did we know that he was sick?
He's old.
Yeah, he's old, and he had stopped traveling to away games, I think, a little while back.
Oh, yeah. He retired completely.
He wasn't doing any games at all? I thought he would still be popping in and going, maybe I'll do this one.
No, I think he did some playoff games,
Yeah.
maybe, but no, he was not broadcasting this year.
Man,
I don't believe.
what a legendary career.
You named one thing, and it was him getting hit in the head,
Well,
head
other
with
than
a
that,
ball
it's
like
the
2
voice,
years
you know?
ago.
It's a big moment.
It's a huge moment. Huge moment.
He did 5,060 consecutive games, and you're like, remember that one game?
Well, it's a lot of games. What do you want me to call something out from every single one? We'll be here all day.
No, I know. But
It is high. It is good. I know.
That's not even it.
Something like that, right?
Same shit.
Right.
Can you name anything else?
It's gone. It is gone.
Yeah,
right?
his
It is
home
gone.
run calls.
Home
Okay,
run.
but- yeah,
And he would,
This is a big moment.
and then he'd have like a play on words for the name.
Yeah.
People
An
love
A-bomb
that.
from A-Rod.
Right, an A-bomb from A-Rod.
A text message from Teixeira.
Oh, okay.
And he would get bummed out because he could never say an A-bomb from A-Rod in October at all.
And he could never say it in the accent he wanted to.
Well,
Yeah, he retired at the start of 2024. And then I think he did some playoff games that year, but I don't think he did anything last year. Too old and dying.
yeah.
What?
He's
You guys
using his Yankee bias. We're just
Yankee
having a little
bias?
fun, and he's sitting there really taking.
It
He's
seems
taking a
mean.
few
It
shots.
seems very really mean-spirited.
It's not cool. It's not cool. He means a lot to the Yankees fans.
They beat the Orioles 3 times this weekend.
I know.
Yeah.
Soundly.
I hope this hurts Hard Rock Johnny.
That's true. I was happy to see that. Hard Rock Johnny sent it to me. How bad the Orioles got beat very badly.
He
this
wouldn't
weekend.
stop texting me.
And he should.
I got
they got soundly defeated. 3 in a row.
3 in a row.
It's like there was no reason to have the series.
No.
It's disappointing.
You know who did it?
Who's that?
The Yankees.
Oh, well, yeah.
Obviously, right?
Of course.
It's the worst.
When does the Orioles ever beat the Yankees?
I don't think it's ever happened.
God knows.
I don't even know if Ripken could do it, to tell you the truth.
He could do anything.
Wow. Yeah. So, yeah, I could see where you're a little salty still because your Orioles just got shellacked.
Yeah, this isn't the best time
No.
for me to feel,
I wish
sympathy.
John Sterling had been there to make those calls, though.
I mean, there was a lot of home runs for him to call.
Yeah, he probably was sitting there going
He would
like,
have been exhausted.
yeah. You need to pay me double for this.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so That's unfortunate news.
Yeah.
A New York legend, John Sterling, passes away.
He is a New York legend.
For sure. And a general baseball legend.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's up there with broadcasters in terms of, like, notoriety.
Oh, yeah. Top 5.
Easily. Yeah.
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 Not anymore.
Well, he would still be top 5. It doesn't necessarily, just because he passed away doesn't mean everybody is better than him now. I mean, technically, if you're saying, like, are they better than him today? Yeah, but, like, not overall.
Right, but, like, he wouldn't be on, like, the top 5 living broadcasters list anymore.
No, you'd have to be alive or dead.
Yeah.
But that's usually the way you do those lists, alive or dead. You don't just do living. It's like, okay, that's a pretty large qualifier. You know.
All right, if you say so.
Yeah, that's
You're
that's
the broadcaster.
True. I am. Although, maybe we should do living, because then I have a better shot if you're just doing living broadcasters.
Oh, just broadcasters in general?
Yeah, that puts me up there.
And plus you're in the sports/sports entertainment world.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Because we're kind of getting this to a space where we're doing sports show.
We just talked about basketball, hockey, baseball,
Yeah.
travel baseball.
It's mainly going to be a travel baseball centric show. That's mainly going to be
Focusing in the Westchester.
Yeah, what we're covering.
Upper New York metro area.
I'm hoping I can take over the radio broadcasts of those games. Started as a podcast, just to keep it young.
Man.
Yeah. So yeah, man.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to John Sterling. That's too bad.
But the Knicks did play well.
The Knicks played well. The Celtics did not play well.
The Celtics.
The Celtics got crushed. Unfortunately for Boston. Boston's feeling it right now. I tell you what, it's a good time to be a Boston sports jock. There's plenty to talk about.
Oh my God.
But it's like you got to be one of those sports jocks, and most of them are. Sports jocks like to complain. They love when things are going poorly, because then they could just blast whoever, blast management, blast whatever. You know what I mean? They love blasting people.
You got to put the blame on somebody.
You have to, and it's not you.
That's right.
Right? So it's like, but the great thing about sports jocks is they always know the answer.
Mm-hmm, of course.
You know what I mean? They've always got, lucky for you, I've got the solution. And if you don't understand what the solution is, you're an idiot. Right? So that's really, I think, the pocket that Boston is in right now. And I saw yesterday on Inside the NBA, or over the weekend, I think, on Inside the NBA, they did like a special graphic for Boston, a gone fishing graphic.
Oh, yeah, anytime a team gets eliminated, yeah.
They go, here's gone fishing. Except because Boston was in such a rough spot, there were multiple Boston sports personalities on this boat. And the idea is that they put like the team or whatever on this boat, and then it's sailing away, right? So, you got all kinds. You have John Krasinski. Sometimes they'll put Mark Wahlberg, Bill Simmons. They'll put some of the noteworthy fans, like noteworthy Celtics fans, might end up on the boat, on the gun.
Is that Ben Affleck and Matt Damon?
I think that's Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. Yeah, I think, and it's the Good Will Hunting, real Boston era Ben Affleck
Then you got a few actual players.
and Matt Damon. Of course, because it's like we want to add context to it.
Right.
And they actually, if you listen to the broadcast.
Oh, I didn't see what ship they were on.
The SS Heimlich.
For the choking.
Sure, because they were choking. It's the Heimlich maneuver, because Boston choked.
They were
Celtics,
up 3-1.
and then they choked.
I don't think they had ever lost a series prior to that, up 3-1.
No, yeah, 3-1 is a tough deficit. it's a tough. Well, you know what you'd have to do? You'd have to win. The rest of the games.
Yeah.
You have to in order to win a best of 7 series when you're down 3-1. There's only 3 games left, even possible. You'd have to win every single one.
And the Celtics would only have to win one of those.
Just one game. All you have to do is win. There's going to be 3. If you win one of the 3, you are the winner.
If you just win a third.
But the other team, the 76ers in this case, they'd have to win all 3 games in order to even smell victory. But they did win all 3 games, and they smelled and they tasted and they enjoyed the afterglow of victory as well. Whereas on the Inside the NBA, they made this graphic, and then they explained. Yeah, I don't have to explain who's on the boat. They explained who's on the boat.
Jack shrinks after he gets older. And we've got the Boston Celtics, who, after being knocked out
by the Philadelphia 76ers.
You guys
are fishing. I see our buddy Bill Simmons in there, John Krasinski,
Who's
Mark
the two people at the
Wahlberg,
front? I don't know. Stop it. I don't. That on purpose.
Ben Affleck and Matt Damon on there, Tatum and Brown.
Well, this last one,
Yeah. That's all I see on that boat. I don't see
exactly
anything
right.
else.
I didn't see it.
And that's a wrap for Inside the NBA here on ESPN. For Kenny and Chuck and Shaq, Ernie Johnson bidding you a good night from.
Shaq's got his captain's hat on. They're gone fishing, you see. But they didn't
recognize who was on
They
the
didn't
front?
recognize. See, at the very front, they had. Remember that movie? What was it? Titanic.
I remember Titanic.
Is that a horror movie or like a love story? Love story, I think it was. It was a love story. And one of the big scenes where you realize the two characters were deeply in love is when Rose was at the front of the boat and she had her arms wide open, like Creed. Not from The Office, the band. And she said, I'm flying Jack. And Jack, Leonardo DiCaprio's character, was holding her by the midriff. You know, he's holding her by the waist.
And you only do that if you're in love.
Right, and I'm sitting there going, Billy Zane's going to be fucking furious. If I'm Billy Zane right now, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And she'd be like, oh, just feeling the breeze. I'm like, no, you weren't just feeling the breeze. That's clearly something else going on. What are you doing out there? And she'd go, what are you freaking out about, Billy? What are you going crazy for?
Keep your hair on.
She's going to say, she'll say this, don't flip your wig. And he's like, I just mean it as the expression. I just meant it as the expression. He's like, oh, you piece of shit. And what's with this naked sketch I found? Who drew this? No, it's a self-portrait. I drew it. You can't draw like that. No, you drew it. Whatever. Relax. Let's get out of here. Relax.
And by the way, did you steal my eyeliner?
Right, yeah. That eyeliner looks like my eyeliner. I'll tell you what. The minute this boat hits an iceberg, I'm jumping on with some random kids, and you ain't getting on shit. How about that? How about that? You're going to have to swim home on a door.
Good luck.
Good luck with that. Because this boat's going the fuck down. You're going to be on here with the band. I'm jumping on with some kids, bitch. That's what he said. Because he's so mad.
I don't remember any of this.
Yeah. You should watch it again. It's great. James Cameron crushed it.
It's on the director's cut.
That's what I watch. They have more additional scenes.
Oh, this is the assembly cut of Titanic.
I love the assembly cut. Because they had to cut it down to 3 hours for theatrical release. Of course. The double VHS, I have the triple VHS.
Oh my God, I remember that. It was a double VHS.
Yeah, no, I have the triple VHS version.
Okay,
it's so much the triple VHS. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what they have. They have that pose at the front of this boat, except it's Mike Vrabel, who is the coach of the Patriots, and he's in the Jack position, and in the Kate Winslet position is you would think Mike Vrabel's wife, but instead it's former New York Times athletic sports columnist Diana Rossini, which.
I mean, this is the most ESPN's talked about that story in ever.
I know. I didn't really want to mention it, but I think Inside the NBA was like, let's sneak it on. What if we sneak it on and don't say it?
Oh, they still got it.
Yeah, they do. Let's sneak it on. Let's be a little rebellious. Because they haven't really been covering this story all that much. We have on this show, but they have not been covering it. But it really is. I mean, especially in the off season right now, it is fueling Boston sports media. I mean, it's the thing. And there was another, you remember we talked about it last week. Diana Rossini is the former reporter for The Athletic. She stepped down, not because she did anything, but because this whole nonsense story was a distraction, she said. It was not allowing The Athletic to properly report on sports because it was distracting. And so she thought if she resigned, The Athletic could go back to doing what they do best, and that she could go back to doing what she do best. I'm not going to say what that is. But you remember it's because they found there were photos of her vacationing with Mike Vrabel. And then people started going Twitter, as they do, started going back through all her clips, and then they found photos of her and Mike Vrabel from 6 years ago in 2020. They realized this affair had been going on since Mike Vrabel was with the Tennessee Titans. They started going back through Diana Rossini's scoops and crediting those scoops with her relationship at the time, which there is, at the very least, a correlation. Found a Spotify playlist that she had sent to somebody named Mike right around the time, he needed to kick out of the Tennessee Titans being in rough shape and his potential exit from the Titans, I believe. And so, it's been Mike Vrabel had to go to counseling for like 2 days.
Yeah, he and his wife went on an emergency
counseling.
24-hour marriage counseling.
I'll tell you what. You still got to buy your wife a blue sweater after emergency counseling. I don't think the counseling did the trick.
I feel like you could figure everything out in 24 hours, right?
If it's emergency, yeah. If it's intense, it's an intensive 24 hours. That's usually say you're sorry. I am sorry. Are you going to do it anymore? No. All right. Can we get back to the draft? Can we go? How about this?
Can I check my phone?
How about this? He's not going to do it again. Mike, you buy her sweater on the way home? Yes. Okay. He's going to buy you a sweater. What's your favorite color? Blue? He'll buy you a blue sweater. They saw it in the post. I know he did it. So I'm assuming it was say you're sorry, say you're not going to do it again, buy a sweater. Okay, now you can fly home and do the draft, where the Patriots fans will give you a standing ovation. Welcome home, Mike Vrabel. Diana Rossini, on the other hand, she was back in the news this weekend.
She was.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you didn't hear about Diana Rossini?
I don't know.
She's a hero, but maybe not.
Oh, right.
I love this story. It's just everything's so complicated. And everything is so complicated. So complicated with everything going on in her life right now. And I do feel like there is an effort to tear her down, which is unfortunate. But apparently...
Well, if it's lies, it's not tearing her down.
We don't know. I'm not ready to say. I'll tell you exactly how it went down, okay? I'm not ready to say. Because in the Garden State of New Jersey, a Jeep Wrangler got flipped over, okay? Terrible news.
Ducks everywhere.
The ducks they all flew away. All the guys in their pools were like, this is terrible. It's another New Jersey duck reference. Yeah, there were rubber duckies all over the road. Everybody was Jeep waving. They said, we need help. Don't Jeep wave. There was an old man and his dog that were stuck in this Jeep that was on the side of the road. And the first reports that came out were Diana Rossini, former reporter for The Athletic, is driving by with her mom and her kids. Her husband wasn't with her, they said. I don't know why. But her mom and her kids. One of them's named Mike. The kids. And she sees this car flipped over, and they said Diana stopped, and then she had somebody help hoist her up. Got up on top of the Jeep. Like a hero that she is. Got up on top of the Jeep. Got the door open because, like I said, it was on its side, so the one door was flat, and this poor man and his dog couldn't get out. Diana Rossini, of all people, got up there, opened the door from the what had become the top of the car because it was on its side, and helped this old man and his dog get out. And you go, this is a true hero. They said a bystander just hoisted her up. And she acted in the heroic fashion.
Like a Wonder Woman.
That only Diana Rossini could. She clapped her golden wristbands together, and she used her golden lasso and lassoed them right out of the car. That's right. Just like Wonder Woman. And this was all told to the New York Post by a tipster. This tipster said, here's what happened, and they went to print with it. Except, mere hours later, another tipster reached out to the New York Post. They said that did not happen. The New York Post said, what do you mean that did not happen? They said Diana Rossini is not the hero you think she is.
Was she there?
Okay, here's what the second tipster said and what they've now all, which I'm like, if anybody needed a moment to be a hero,
it's Diana Rossini.
Diana Rossini needed a little good news. And they snatched it right away from her. Because this second report comes out, and also because everybody is so involved in the Mike Vrabel, Diana Rossini thing, the minute that this thing comes out where it's like, haha, this was wrong, she's not a hero, everybody's going with the second story. Okay. Everybody's going with, haha, she's not a hero. So this other tipster calls up the Post and goes, that's not the way it went down whatsoever. She said that Diana Rossini was there. Diana Rossini did stop and get out of the car. But the tipster said the way I read it, it was the tipster's husband that got on the Jeep, ripped the canvas of the roof open. So he didn't actually get on the top of it as it was on its side. The roof is facing out, obviously. Ripped the canvas open on the roof and allowed the old man and the dog to escape that way. And all Diana Rossini, and I don't even think this was necessary.
Okay.
But the tipster said the only thing Diana Rossini did was hold the dog's leash.
Was the dog attached to the leash?
I can't confirm that. I can't confirm or deny.
Because the dog would have been in the Jeep.
Well, it was after the dog got out. Because the husband, she said the tipster said her husband, not Diana's husband, the tipster's husband. Diana's husband wasn't there for whatever reason.
And now, that's weird.
I don't know why she was traveling without her
You know what?
husband.
That's fine. I go to the grocery store sometimes without my wife.
With your mom?
No.
That was why Diana Rossini was with. That's the only reason I brought it up.
Okay. No disrespect?
No disrespect.
Okay.
Diana Rossini was with her mom. So I'm asking, and you made the parallel, so I just had to confirm. Because if that's the parallel you were drawing,
Yeah.
it would be massive news for the show. That's the only reason I brought it up, okay?
Now I'm hearing that even this story has come into question.
Well, when you read this story, and this is why you have to read these articles, right?
Photos from the crash show that nobody would have even needed to have been on top of anything.
Well, I think that so now they're saying, here's why the hero portrayal of Rossini seems highly dubious. Right, because and this is tough, because I had not seen this photo, and this is tough. Because in the Post article, it said we're going with this is what the second tipster said, that the husband of the tipster tore the roof off the car. And so I go, okay, and it sounded like they were just like, we're taking the word of the second tipster because it's a funny idea that Diana Rossini is not a hero, and almost like you start painting a picture of she's the one who tipped people off that she was a hero.
Which sounds plausible.
Yes, it does, because it sounds like a publicist was like, let's get you back in the good news.
Hey, you guys are never going to believe what Diana Rossini just did.
Who is this? Just a tipster. This is Diana Rossini.
This is Rossini.
Rossini. I don't know about sports.
Okay, Mr. Burns, what's your first name?
I don't know. So I go, okay, maybe. Because I want Diana Rossini to get a dub. You know what I mean? All she is a reporter who maybe, we don't know for sure, by the way, maybe had a 6-year-long affair with an NFL coach, maybe, and insulted her husband on television while she was having the affair. That's a maybe. She did insult her husband on television in the 6 years, but if the affair is a maybe, then it does maybe recontextualize the insult.
She said he wasn't handsome.
Right, which is like, if you do that while you're married and not having an affair, it could be seen as light teasing. But if you do that while you're married and actively having an affair, it's really mean.
I still think it's mean. You don't want to go on TV and be like, hey, I'd post photos of my husband if he was handsome.
No, I wouldn't do that to my wife.
Sucks.
Like, if I said that about my wife, she'd be like, I want you to know something. Like, I'd go like this. Did you hear me being fun and cute on ESPN today? And she'd go, I watched the broadcast. I didn't see fun and cute, but I'll tell you what, my feelings were hurt. I was actually hurt by what you said. I go, what?
Oh, it's just teasing.
It was jocular teasing. Here's the thing, Diana Rossini, just one of the guys, right? This is locker room banter. That's all that was. Unless you're having an affair actively. Okay. Even if it's without an affair, you find it mean. Which I would not engage in the behavior myself, but maybe she's just, kind of ribbing with the boys. If she's actively having an affair with a coach.
That's even worse.
Very mean?
Yeah.
Does it go from mean to very mean?
I mean, that goes to like just stab you right in the front.
Right, because it's almost like, well, if he's so unattractive, why aren't you sleeping with somebody else? And she's like, I am. That guy right there.
Funny you ask.
That guy on the sideline over there. Maybe. Here's the problem. I was ready to go, okay, Diana needs some good news out here. You know what? I'm not going to believe tipster number 2. I'm going to believe tipster number 1, potentially, maybe Diana Rossini. I'm going to believe her, and I'm going to go with her story. All right.
How hard is it to rip canvas the thing off the Jeep? Like, could she have theoretically done that?
Would they? They specifically did not. They said she did not do that.
No. But originally they said that she's the one.
No, they said that she got on top of the car and opened the door. They didn't say the canvas was ripped.
I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
It was 2 different methods of mayhem.
My mistake. Oh.
Yes, 2 different methods.
Oh, I didn't know we were discussing methods of mayhem.
Methods. Yeah. Yes.
They were great.
I know. Imagine if you were in Motley Crue and Methods of Mayhem, and you were like, I'm going to get a tattoo of one of them across my whole abs. I'm going to do Methods of Mayhem.
That'd be sick.
That'd be a smart idea.
I think this is going places.
Of the 2 of them.
Where am I betting the odds?
I could get a big crew across my abs, but I don't think so. I'm going to go Mayhem.
He just had it out for Vince Neil.
He did.
He hated him.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I should have said "fuck you, Vince" on his abs.
You fat fuck.
Yeah. That's what I should have said on Tommy Lee's trim abdomen. However, that's neither here nor there, because there's a lot of evidence here, and we're now looking at a photo of what says it's the crash. Maybe this is a different crash.
I think it's a crash.
It says it's the crash. And it does appear that the Jeep is laying on its side with the canvas roof open, which at that point, it's not even a who could do this, who couldn't do this. It's the fact that the story about Diana had no roof tearing, and the story about the gentleman had roof tearing. And if the roof is already open from some kind, I don't know what could do that, but if the roof is already open like that, then no, you wouldn't open the door up top. You would just crawl at the roof. Oh, yeah.
Seems counterproductive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We are pulling. It said this says just in, Diana Rossini rescued an elderly man and his dog from a massive car crash. Except, yeah, the roof's ripped open and the door's shut. So it doesn't look like. Well, it looks like it might have been story number 2 that this happened for. But Diana Rossini, it should be noted that she did hold the leash, if that's the case then.
And hey, shout out to you for doing that.
Holding the dog's leash?
Yeah.
That dog would have run away if you weren't holding the leash.
Exactly.
And, that's a road. So, I mean, they probably shut the road down because of the big accident, but still, you don't want your dog running around.
So she doesn't get that dub that you want her to get.
No, she's still searching for the dub, unfortunately. No dub.
And she probably doesn't appreciate inside the NBA.
No, that's another L. No. They put her on the boat. Like, she doesn't want to be on the boat romantically linked with Mike Vrabel. No, so no.
She's in good company, though.
So another lousy on the boat?
Yeah, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon.
No, it's good company, but it's all photoshopped. It's not. She doesn't even get the joy of actually being on the boat.
Marky Mark?
No, that'd be great, but they don't actually all go on a fishing boat together.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. It's just a little whimsy that they put up there. And I'm not sure is Diana Rossini from Boston?
Well, no, but
Mike Vrabel.
Yeah.
Now they're connected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she would probably go on that fishing trip with him.
Because she vacations with him?
Yeah.
And how do we know that?
It's documented photographically.
Photographically,
Yeah.
I see. But I thought that was just a group thing.
Well, there were other people there.
I see.
But I think it was more of like a couples retreat.
Oh.
A secret couples retreat.
Well, were there interlocking fingers?
Yes, there were.
Well.
And you have said that they were not playing slaps.
No, we did figure that out. Unfortunately, we're not playing because you can't play slaps with interlocking fingers.
No, it would defeat the whole purpose of the game.
No.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
You could tickle a little underneath the fingers to make.
Oh, absolutely. Hit that palm. Just bring the ring finger up and hit that palm. You can 100% do that. I mean, it's dirty. It's a dirty
but it's
trick,
within
but
the rules.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
You can't flinch.
No, you got to take it. Yeah. So, unfortunately, not a dub this weekend for Diana Rossini.
Yeah, poor Boston.
She's good. She'll get there. And yeah, and Diana Rossini, she's not even Boston's. She's become Boston's. And she's a Jersey girl.
Yeah.
But Jersey has kind of let Boston have her. And is Mike Vrabel? He's not originally from Massachusetts, is he? I mean, he was in Tennessee before he was in.
Well, he played on the Patriots.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's where he's originally
But he's
from.
a New England son because he
Yeah.
played on the Patriots and then he came back to okay. And he's got a big enough orbit.
Oh, I thought you were going to say big enough something else.
Even if he cut half off, he'd still have 6. That's what I heard. I wonder if he's like, in hindsight, I wish I hadn't said that thing on that podcast. Yeah. And then, I mean, I thought that was going to be the L of the weekend. Those L's were getting thrown around.
They're
a
bigger
lot.
L's?
Yeah.
Tell me.
There's a guy who used to work at J.P. Morgan that took a L. Unfortunately, there's a gentleman who used to work at J.P. Morgan.
You're talking about the hottest guy ever?
That in a quest to try to, I mean, I don't know what he was trying to do. Try to position himself to get, I don't know if he thought this was going to be quietly settled and they were just going to give him money to go away or what it was. But I mean, you talk about.
I do believe that was the plan.
You talk about stories. First of all, Twitter really came together on this one. Some of these stories, like people go like, a lot of people are over Twitter, and I get that. But like, there are stories that are built for specific social media platforms. The Vrabel story, Mike Vrabel, Diana Rossini story, built for Twitter. This JP Morgan story also built for Twitter, so much so that within, 10 minutes of hearing that this story had happened, I already saw tweets that said Mike Vrabel was trying to get a job at JP Morgan. And it's like these stories are coming together. I mean, Flintstones meets the Jetsons immediately for our digital landscape. So, I mean, I cannot believe how fast this story moved over the course of a day. And I guess it had started later on Wednesday, but I didn't hear about this until it was Thursday after the show. Because I remember going oh no, I wish this had happened on Wednesday. We could have talked about it on Thursday. But Thursday after the show, this, incredible, salacious lawsuit was put out there.
Because that's what it was at first.
And at first, it was a lawsuit. And the Daily Mail had put it out.
It's like, oh my God.
And I'm going, oh my goodness. Oh my, that's what I said. I read some of these quotes. I said, oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Oh, I can't believe this. So this gentleman, John Doe, as we knew him at first.
Of course.
Because we don't want to victimize the innocent. We would never want to do that.
No, especially in a sexual assault lawsuit.
It was that. That's exactly what it was. The Daily Mail reported a John Doe plaintiff that accused a female J.P. Morgan executive. Her name's Lorna Hadini. I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce her last name.
That's fine. You got it.
He said that this lady, who, by the way, is an attractive female, drugged him with Rohypnol and Viagras, coerced him into having sex, and said really, really crazy shit. Like the type of shit that, if you didn't know better, you would think a virgin made it up and said, this is what sex sounds like.
Something out of Penthouse Forum?
I mean, no. Something out of somebody pretending that they read Penthouse Forum. You didn't read a Penthouse? Yes, I did. I have a Penthouse. What did it say in Penthouse Forum? It was this lady, and she took her shirt off, and she was like, "Oh, you never seen cannons like this before. It was so hot." So, you're reading this story at first, and the first thing you're thinking is, if you're just assuming it's true because it's in the newspaper, you're going.
And all they're doing is reporting on what's filed.
In the case.
Yeah,
This is in the case that has been filed, and you're going. That's how this woman talks? This is a crazy thing to read. This is the most insane thing. And the further you get into it, you start to go, well, boy, if this wasn't a legally filed suit, I'm not sure I'd believe this happened. And I mean, it says
dialogue out of Champagne and Bullets.
It really is. It really is. And it got racial too.
That's right.
He said this executive, who's I think like 37 years old, whatever, was insulting his wife.
That's not cool.
And he said in the lawsuit, legally filed, I'll bet your little Asian fish head wife
Nobody said
doesn't have these cannons. Took off her shirt, described his wife as Asian and having a fish's head, and doesn't have these cannons, and showed off her endowment, how large her breasts were, saying that your wife, because she's Asian and has a fish's head, doesn't have breasts like these.
Then she shook him.
And then she shook him. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, right. Well, I'll bet you've never seen bazongas like these before. You're like, whoa, I don't know what to do here. This lady's really coming on to me. And then, of course, on Twitter, people immediately started making Photoshops of, like, they made this in a comic book form. And they made an illustration of his wife with a fish's, like a mackerel head. And I'm going, well, why aren't they taking this more seriously? You know, this guy really went through it.
This is terrible, and they're having fun with it.
She said...
This is a married man who's being drugged and sexually assaulted.
She said she owns him. Because he said... she was in control of his promotions and raises. And she said, I mean, it was literally like he read the first, I don't know, 30 pages of like, you know, like what was the woman's porno book that they made all the 50 Shades of Grey. It was like he started reading 50 Shades of Grey and started writing his own erotica based on 50 Shades of Grey. She said, like that, that movie they just put out with Nicole Kidman as the executive, and then the young like
baby girl, except
reverse. Imagine if Nicole Kidman was telling him what to do and said, "You better tell your wife, whose head is like a fish, that she doesn't have cannons like these." And he's like, "She doesn't," but he didn't want any part of it. But she spiked his drinks with roofies and Viagra, and he couldn't do anything about it. It's a physical reaction, Troy. It's physical. What can you do?
It's a hell of a combo, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Now he's just hard and passed out.
There's only one part of me that's conscious. Don't do this. And she said, I own you. Right? And she said, she said, quote, this is what it said in the lawsuit. I'm going to ruin you. She was thinking career-wise. If you don't, you know what me soon. The F word.
Oh.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It said it in the law. He said that. That's what she said. John Doe. And then, wait till you hear this. This is going to get you guys hot in the morning. She said that she...
Family show.
I know. No, because we decided to go edgy, remember?
That's right.
We're going edgier now, so that's why we can cover this salacious story. She said one time, he said, not she said. She actually said something. Well, we'll get to what she said. He said one time she rubbed his leg aggressively and said, "Did you play basketball in college?" That sounds like chicks to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's what a chick would say. It's just not, what is he, just kind of low-key going like, I have really great quads? No.
Probably what Nicole said to Matt.
That's 100% what she
dating.
said to Matt. What did you play basketball in college? Wait till you hear this, because she said, where's the quote? She told him, because basketball players make her, I'll just say it, W-E-T.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wet.
Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, basketball players make her, well, lubricated naturally. Yeah, because she's so turned on. She's so turned. She said that because she rubbed his quad aggressively, and said, "Well, based on your quad, I can tell you played basketball in college," and that turns her on. It made her have a physical response to it.
That's hot.
It's so hot, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. Yeah. Imagine if a girl said that to you. You'd probably be like, "Oh, wow, there's some sex." You wouldn't probably look at her and go like, "Are you like an alien or a robot? Like, are you a ChatGPT thing? Like, who taught you how to speak?" Right? She said she offered him a birthday BJ.
Oh.
Yeah. but instead,
nice.
but she said it was for her brown boy, because he's of some kind of Asian descent. In we don't. I
think
don't
he's
know.
Indian.
Could be.
That's Asian.
Yeah, East Asian descent. Yeah,
So she said, "How about a birthday BJ for my little brown boy?"
that's what she said. He said yeah. That's why. That's why I read that she said
I like
yes.
the alliteration.
Yeah, she did. And I go,
Well, that's why she's an executive.
this checks out. This checks out. You know what I mean?
True.
Right. She said, do you think you're going to be in good standing if you do not have me in your corner? And I said, whoa. That definitely doesn't sound like something Tommy Wiseau wrote. And then more racist stuff.
That's not cool.
Right? Saying people don't want you or your kind here.
Whoa.
Right. Which you may go, what is that? Like a line from the film Mississippi Burning? Nope. Still happens today.
In corporate America.
In corporate America, from lady executives that are so turned on.
A Fortune 500 company.
Fortune 500 company that are so turned on by gentlemen who may or may not have played basketball in college.
I mean, she's got those cannons.
The cannons. And she does have, as she described it, I thought, cannons. Okay.
She's very voluptuous.
She is. She's an attractive woman.
She is.
So much so that after these reports came out, a lot of people on Twitter posted the meme of referee Charles Robinson running down the ramp at an extremely fast pace, going, this is me putting my application in at JP Morgan.
I think they literally got like 4,000 applications in the first hour.
Yeah. I'd like to work there. I heard there's some free, I'd like to work. Whatever department he was in, that's the department I want to work in. After all, and then he said that through the direct deposit system, she was able to get control of his bank account. She had
What?
Yes. And you can do that when you're an executive. You can go right to, because here's the thing, most of these companies, it's pretty much one checking account.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Money goes in, money goes out, And they kind of just look at where things are at the end of the quarter. We have enough to keep going. Oh, good. There's still money in the checking account.
There's money in the account.
That's usually how companies work. That's how Not Sam works. You know what I mean? We spend, and then at the end of the quarter, I go, are we still good? And my wife goes, and I go, okay, great. Yeah.
So she gained access to his bank account?
That's what he said. And then that way she could track his movements and knew everything he was doing.
I didn't know executives could do that.
Yes, they can. Yes, because direct deposit. Let me ask you guys this. Did you ever give the company your banking information?
That's how.
Of course,
Yeah,
that's how we get our
paid.
paychecks.
Every executive, probably upper, mid, and above, I'm sure can access it.
Oh, no.
Hey,
And
saw you
so-
bought some pierogies on Thursday.
Right. And so guess what? If you're trying to avoid being a sex slave,
Oh, no.
good luck.
Too bad McClure doesn't have some cannons.
No, he doesn't have cannons. That is.
That's a bummer.
Because he, you know what it is? It's like, you know what I mean? If you're right, you're right.
Yeah.
Travis, don't you and McClure have a weekly meeting?
We do.
Oh, yeah. That's where he makes all of his anti-Canadian remarks.
Hey,
Yeah.
want to see these cannons?
That's right.
Wait, did you play basketball as a kid?
That's right. So I'm sitting here going, this is a total disaster for JP Morgan.
Oh, your little poutine head wife.
That's right.
Check out these cheese curds.
It's terrible what's going on in corporate America. It's terrible. It's terrible. That's why we're bringing it up.
Yes, no.
This is gallows humor because it's terrible what's happening right now. And then all of a sudden, I said, I got to refresh. I got to refresh to see if there's any updates. If there's any other quotes that this woman, you know what I said? She has to be stopped. She has to be stopped. She's running amok. She's using her responsibility. You can't make guys sex slaves, I said.
No, I mean, Me Too goes both ways.
That's what I said. You can't make dudes sex slaves. You can't do it. You can't. And also, you can't call people's wives fish head wives.
That's mean.
Especially when you do have those cannons.
Yeah.
And I said, I
It
knew
doesn't
it.
give you liberty to do whatever you want.
But I also said, I knew it. I knew this is how ladies talk behind closed doors. I said it. And all the ladies around me, they go, no, they don't. I go, I think they do. I think that's exactly. Trust me. I've seen enough. I know how you ladies talk behind closed doors. And then come to find out I was right the whole time. I've seen plenty of films.
You
Okay?
saw Wuthering Heights.
Yeah, I know. Well, and usually, companies will, even if there's a seed of doubt, stop everything. You know what I mean? We don't want to make anything. We don't want to say anything declarative. Let's take all parties, put them at home till we figure this out, right? Because these things can get very complicated, and even if it's half true, even if it's, we better just make sure everything's on the up and up. So I start refreshing Twitter, going like, okay, I got to find more quotes, about the lady with the cannons. And then I see that J.P. Morgan has released a statement.
Oh.
Well, they said, how I read this, I interpreted it. They said that it was full of shit.
Oh.
Yeah, that was how I interpreted it.
J.P. Morgan said
that's a way. It's a paraphrase. It's a paraphrase. J.P. Morgan, they said that the New York Post. So this was also. I mean, these newspapers love to argue with each other. The Daily Mail is the one that published this report. And then the New York Post came out with their own report that not only said that the investigation by J.P. Morgan found no credible evidence to anything that this person said, but they said, by the way, here is who John Doe is. They said, in case you were wondering, here's his full name and here's a photo. So that way everybody can be up to speed because, J.P. Morgan has said, yeah, no, we did a full investigation. Full. Nothing. This is completely fabricated, they said. They said, this is the quote. We don't believe there is any merit to these claims, which is really declarative.
Yeah.
And then you start reading through it again. And you go, yeah, this does feel like something a dude made up. Possibly a virgin.
It was too good to be true.
Well, also completely and utterly unbelievable that any of these quotes would ever be said by anyone. Yeah. And apparently, like, what was the headline up there, Mike? This gentleman, now they start figuring things out.
Oh, now they're going through his personals.
Which isn't right.
No.
Now they're saying the former J.P. Morgan banker, who was at the center of, quote, completely fabricated sex slave allegations, left his new job 3 weeks ago. There are also Lorna, the lady, Lorna Doone, the lady who is
Ms. Cannons?
Right, Lorna Cannons. She has categorically denied. Not only has she categorically denied all allegations, she says that she never had any of these interactions with him, not even something close. Not even something where you could kind of say, well, we don't know, this was behind closed doors. She said the location in which he said they had happened, she's never even been to that location. And she wasn't even his supervisor.
Oh.
She didn't have any...
What the fuck?
She didn't even work directly over him. Like, I'm sure she was senior to him, but she didn't have any authority over him. He didn't work under her. So even in this weird, psychotic sex slave fantasy that he decided to put on paper and give to a court of law for some reason, she goes, I mean, it wouldn't, even if I wanted to use my cannons for this, and I don't think she's ever described her breasts as cannons either.
Well, we don't know.
We don't know, but I don't know that any woman has ever described her breasts as cannons. That's the only hiccup.
Wasn't there a porn star, Chrissy Cannons? I feel like
Christy Canyons.
Chrissy Canyons.
Canyons. That's different. That's
maybe
totally
in like
different.
Austin Powers.
Right, but I believe that was more Mike Myers comically describing. You know what I mean? Like almost as if to say this is something that somebody who's a total, like an absurdist way to describe something like that.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Again, they wanted to come across like a virgin. Then there was this other, and this is unconfirmed. This is alleged. But people are now coming out with screenshots that he may or may not have spoken to a chatbot on a legal website to help get down.
He did.
Oh,
May or may not. God. To help get down the details.
But he flipped the genders when he was asking about.
Had to flip the genders.
Like, hey,
maybe.
I was sexually assaulted.
Maybe.
How do I go
That's
about
what they're saying
doing
on the internet.
I wonder if the chatbot gave the fish head.
It's possible. I mean, it feels like something AI would do.
And now his wife's got to be upset because it's like, she didn't even comment. You just made that up about me?
He's like, no. She's like, what do you mean no? Why'd you say, what do you mean no?
Well, then who did it?
I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? You're the one who filed it. Well, okay, wait.
That's weird.
Yeah. She didn't supervise him. I will say, just so that everything's on the record, that this court filing that started this whole thing, it has actually been withdrawn for corrections.
Oh.
Yeah. So the original lawsuit with all these details has reportedly now been withdrawn so that corrections can be made.
So maybe this was like a first draft.
First draft, they didn't know. Maybe
accidentally hit send on
right,
the first draft.
Right. One of those, like, do you want to save? And then it goes public. And you're like, oh, I thought it was going to save as a draft. Well, I guess it's out there now.
Like when you accidentally post a photo on Instagram.
Right.
When you meant to hit draft.
I meant to hit draft.
Yeah.
I said, no, she could have said that. I didn't say she said that. Something like that.
After that internal investigation.
Right.
He tried to negotiate a payoff in the millions.
Smart.
To leave the company.
Right, because he said he reported this to HR and they did. He said that the HR didn't do anything. But HR did do something. They said, we've not found any merit to these claims. So that's different. If HR doesn't do anything, it's almost like maybe they ghost you, maybe they don't respond, maybe it's like you're sitting there going, like, I'm giving you this evidence and you're not even acknowledging it. Right. But when they come back and go, well, it would appear that you have no merit to the claim, that's actually HR doing something and coming up with a conclusion. It's just not the one you wanted, unfortunately. But I mean, I can't. Now this poor woman, this poor executive.
I know.
Who's just trying to be an executive.
Like, how do you not sue this guy?
You have to. You have to. Because now it's like, it's a thing, right? Now it's like, it's humiliating. It's what you're associated with, even though everybody knows it's fake now, reportedly.
I think so.
I think so. You're still associated with it. Like, the jokes are still being made. Like, it still has no doubt, affected your career path completely.
Because apparently she's like great.
Yeah.
Like as an employee.
Right.
He was described as socially awkward.
I can't. I don't think that's true.
You don't think that's true?
No, he doesn't come across as socially awkward to me. Comes across as a guy. You know who he comes across as? Remember in the 40-Year-Old Virgin when Steve Carell is sitting at the poker table?
Yes.
And he's trying to describe to the guys his sexual experiences. And slowly, the more he talks, the more they realize he's never had any sexual experiences because it's like these aren't things that happen or things that people say. That's how he comes across. As the 40-Year-Old Virgin who had ChatGPT help him come up with some stuff. That's how he came across to me, anyway. And I do believe that this is something like, if you're his wife, aren't you going like, does this mean like you fantasized about this?
Yeah, like.
And he'd have to be like, no, nope.
Now that happened.
And they're like, they found no evidence. Well, I said,
it happened. I don't want to tell you.
There's gonna be so many noises like this.
Anyway, what's for dinner?
Oh. Well, you know what? Just another case of the system doing what the system does, I guess.
Guess this is another he said, she said, huh, honey?
Trying to keep a good man down.
Yeah, I guess we should move on. Hey, let's move to a different country. What? Yeah, it's rough here. Yeah, I mean, what a wild... And that whole arc took place over the course of one day. I'm assuming they must have known that this was all dropping. Maybe because I believe that he did have some kind of, while he was still there, HR conversation. So maybe they knew, like they had their ducks in a row ready for him to do some dumb shit. And they were like, okay, we're gonna have this ready to be disproven, like immediately. Jamie in San Diego. What's up, Jamie? Jamie.
Hey, good morning, boys.
Morning.
Yeah, it kind of feels like he just watched Horrible Bosses and looked at Jennifer Aniston's character and was like, yeah, women do that.
Women do that. As a matter of fact, I know exactly who's doing it at my company. I think that's very possible, that he just saw the film Horrible Bosses. Wouldn't that be great if one of his coworkers was like, he had just come to work and he wouldn't stop talking about the movie Horrible Bosses. Yeah, I mean, what a nuts story. Like, people are just so crazy.
And you think it's probably fake?
Much like the Rossini story, I think I go with story number 2.
Oh, man.
I don't like to side with the man, generally speaking. But J.P. Morgan was so declarative. We don't believe there is any merit to these claims.
No, they said they looked through phone records and emails.
They said they went through communications, emails and phone records, and interviewed people at work. And you're like, I mean, I just can't imagine if somebody was being so non-discreet, if somebody was being so direct and out in the open. I mean, here's what they would do. They would go to the finance department, and they go, hey, you know Lorna? And they go, yeah. And then they go, has she ever gotten somebody's bank account information from you guys? And they go, what? And no, bank account information. Has she ever gotten an employee's bank account information? And they go, we don't give out employees' bank account information. They go, has she? No, that has never, she nor anybody else, that has never happened. I mean, we would have to cease to exist as a company. We would never be able to do direct deposit again. But what if she said, I can get you fired with these cannons? No, I don't think that would have been effective if she had said that. We still would have kept the bank account information private. It would have been a huge conflict of interest. I mean, we would have had to go back to paper checks at that point.
They probably would have immediately reported her.
Yeah. I mean, there's an insane woman who's working here. Yeah, so yeah, that's kind of where it ends. I'm anxious to see if the report gets refiled, if this gentleman decides at some point to hold maybe like a press conference. I hope he goes full like Jussie Smollett and like does a documentary where he's in it, explaining how no, he was telling the truth the whole time, and then everybody watches the documentary and goes, why did he do this documentary? I still think he was definitely in the wrong here. You know, like I hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't tap out.
I mean, I guess that's what happens when you're a sex object.
Oh, you're talking about the dude?
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody's got to do a movie about this guy. Like it's. I can't believe this story. Like it's so utterly fascinating, and it just goes so quick. It goes so quick.
I know we didn't even get a chance to really soak in the first round.
No, I literally had notes jotted down for what the story was going to be when we got to talk about it on the air, and then had to, well, I guess we're not doing that. Scrap those notes and start making the new notes. I mean, yeah, this has film adaptation written all over it.
As like a rom-com?
I could see that as that.
You think a rom-com? They end up together in Act 3?
Yeah, like they go through all this.
Right.
In the end, they do kind of like each other.
And he's like, I only did this because I love you. And she's like, that's so weird. I have a thing for basketball players.
He's married to a fish head Asian.
I mean, like, what is that? And the idea that somebody would be like, no, like, that's the dude. Especially when here's the thing. I think the tipping point was when the New York Post put out his photo. And they were like, you mean to tell me that this woman was so obsessed with that dude. She was so obsessed with him that she put it all on the line and made him ruin his life. Because she was so obsessed with that guy.
Well, that's her little brown boy.
That's what he said, she said. I don't believe that she said that.
I don't believe anything in this lawsuit has ever been said by anyone.
No. I don't even think he said it out loud when he was writing it. Because he would have been like, that sounds so stupid. Unless this reads like he turned his fanfic into a lawsuit.
Yes.
Which is like, just leave it as fanfic, dude. If you need to...
Do you think he was like in love with her? Or like...
Oh, very much. Very much. Thank you. Is there a construction going on outside?
I think they're just deciding that now's a good time to start vacuuming around the studio.
Monday morning drive time?
Monday morning, yeah, well, everybody's on the air.
Smart. I would have thought. maybe over the weekend or in the evening.
At night?
Overnight, yeah.
Remember when we did the overnight show and sometimes the trash ladies would just walk into the studio while we were doing the show?
Oh yeah, we would be like,
And
oh, no,
we'd
come on in. No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah. Like the cleaning ladies would come in and they'd open the door and they go, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." And we go, "No, come in. If you got to take out the trash, take out the trash."
And you wouldn't skip a beat. You just keep doing what you're doing.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's late at night. I mean, it's crazy that we're doing a radio show right now. Come take out the trash.
This is our bad.
Yeah. Take out the. I mean, I'm doing my job. You do your
Yeah,
job.
no, there's some crumbs. Vacuum up if you don't mind.
If you want, we did have them vacuum live on the air.
Of course, yeah.
We did do that. But then, I tell you, I never told you why I did that.
Why?
One of the cleaning ladies said, "Hey, you and your fish head wife, I bet she doesn't have these cannons." And she showed me her cannons.
And what happened?
She made me her sex slave.
Really?
And she said, "You have to let me take out the trash while you're on the air and also take these Rohypnol and Viagras." And I said, "I don't want to." And she goes, "Well, I have your bank account information." And I said, "Well, I guess I better."
That's the right thing to do.
I
Yeah.
guess I better do it then. I was in a panic. I was in a state of utter panic.
I get that.
Yeah. It was tough, man.
You were between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah. So was she. It was tough. But I said, you know what? I'm the one who joined the basketball team in college. I never told you that, did I? I was on the Syracuse National Championship
you
basketball
didn't.
team.
Really?
Yeah. It was me, Jerry McNamara, Hakeem Warwick, and Carmelo Anthony.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a great year.
I could tell by your calves.
Right, that's what it was. It was the calves. It was my lower. Yeah. Cleaning lady touched him. Oh, and it's so great because it's an unbelievable story to begin with, and then you start reading through it and you go, "Oh, that's why it's unbelievable. It shouldn't be believed.
Yeah, no.
It's not to be believed."
But occasionally you see the teachers doing something, they have an orgy with their 8th graders,
And you're like, there are crazy people out there.
You're like, that's crazy. And it's no, that's real. She's sending titty pictures to her junior high students. And
Every now and then you hear the story of the teacher who you're looking at and you're like, that's an attractive woman.
Yeah.
Who's in her 20s or whatever, late 20s, who had an affair with a 14-year-old student. And you're like, how the fuck does that even happen?
Yeah. So it's not that far of a stretch.
You know who I bet reads all those stories?
This guy.
Yeah.
He seems
bet he
like somebody
does.
super into that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a pretty far stretch when you start to the problem was it was the report that he wrote was written like a 14-year-old who's making up a story.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Whereas if a 14-year-old put out that story, I'd read that, I go, that teacher didn't do shit. He made this up in the cafeteria. Because that's not how human beings talk.
Then she showed me her boobs.
Right, and I like the boobs, but I didn't want to say I like the boobs. I go, you saw no boobs.
It's very water boy.
Yeah, you. Mama told me boobs at a double. I said, I would look at that. I'd say, you saw no boobs. These are fabrications. These are lies.
You were watching Captain Insano.
You were. That's what happened. You were watching that. You got all horned up, and you decided to make it into a lawsuit. You took it one step too far. That's what I would say to the kid.
Yeah.
Or this guy.
This guy.
Yeah.
Should have unloaded the gun.
You know what I'm saying?
And then be like, I'm thinking with a clear head. Maybe I should hit send on this email.
Have you ever learned that lesson the hard way?
Yeah, unfortunately, yes.
We all have to get there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get just in a fog.
Right. And what do you have to do?
Clear the fog.
That's it. And it's amazing. Does your decision making go up?
It's like taking a squeegee to a windshield.
It's a high-powered squeegee. Better make sure you get some of that wiper fluid on there, too. You know what I'm saying? Clear it right off. Yeah. Well, God bless. And
good luck.
Good luck. Good luck.
Everyone involved.
Everyone involved.
No one's mad at her, I would assume. I mean,
no, I do think that,
I don't know if it tarnished her.
It's very
it's got to be
very
embarrassing
unfair
to be in the office.
Yeah, to completely
because now people look at
sexualize somebody. Because even though everybody knows it's a joke, it's like you're still the punchline of that joke.
Yeah.
And you're just sitting there trying to be like, yeah, I just thought I would do a good job at my job and advance. But you guys are all making fun of this made up thing that I'm the punchline of. That sucks.
Yeah, but I mean, she's cleared of anything, so it was just made up about her. I saw something with her kid. She has a son that looks.
That's not great.
Looks sweet. He looks like a sweet kid.
How old is the kid?
He looked young.
That's better.
12, 11.
Oh, that's terrible.
No, those
that's
kids,
horrible.
they got the internet.
That's horrible. At 12, that's tough.
Heard about your mom.
Fuck. Oh, God damn it.
They're talking about your cannons again.
Yeah. Not good. Not good. Well, good luck. Best of luck. I don't know. What a shit show.
Yeah.
What a total shit show.
Apparently, this article said, this is my mom. She works at J.P. Morgan Chase and has recently been slandered in the news by a disgruntled ex-employee. My mother, Lorna, is loving and has always put family first and taught me the importance of respect, hard work, and standing up for what's right.
A 12-year-old wrote that?
What?
That's beautiful.
Is this...
This feels like it's complete. That is not a real photo.
You don't think so?
No, Troy, I do not think so.
Why would the Hindustan Times lie?
Troy, are you pulling up articles from the Hindustan Times?
No, I'm pulling it up from Bollywood Sheetaz.
I don't need information from Bollywood Sheetaz, Troy. Can we go to a paper of record if you're going to read quotes, please?
He got so close.
Look at this photo. That's not a real photo.
That's a cute kid. No, that'd be a cute son.
You know what? I shouldn't have asked you for any information.
Yeah,
this is not.
Let me just close my laptop for today.
It looks like Christopher Mintz-Plasse. I mean, that's clearly the same photo that was all over. That's her corporate photo from like her LinkedIn.
No.
And then they AI photoshopped whatever, some other kid on there, and then added a hand over his shoulder.
Well, why would a newspaper make up a fake tweet?
It's not a newspaper.
The Express Tribune. Okay. All right. Well,
Do you subscribe to the Express Tribune?
Well, I saw something with the sun, so I Googled it, and I thought I saw a tweet or something. But
I saw something with the sun.
Well, I was trying to.
So I Googled it, and I thought I saw a tweet or something. Let me
right.
bring this information forward.
That's my bad.
So there is a Twitter account that this kid posted on. But the community note, unfortunately, mentions that, there's no evidence.
Nice tweet.
There's no reports that she has a son, no children. I mean, this is...
She's single? Ready to mingle?
I don't know. You know what? But to find out, I'm definitely not asking you.
No, that's probably a good point.
Okay. I mean, you see that photo, and you're like, look at this real photo. It's a man's hand on his shoulder. That's clearly not her hand.
She could have, masculine hands.
That's a man's hand. Does that look like the type of hand that would grab a quad and say, I like basketball players? I don't think so.
Okay.
That's not her. And look how short her arm would have to be in order for that to be real.
No, she's short.
This child writes the N-word on Twitter.
Oh, boy. Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't read that tweet.
I'm going through other tweets.
Yeah, this is not
Really?
this is not her.
Okay.
This is another lie. You gotta stay off Twitter, my dog.
I apologize.
Your algorithm is feeding you bad stuff.
Well, it seemed like a sweet tweet.
Sweet tweet. You love sweet tweets.
It was kind. It was the kid.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, this is not. This looks like a parody account of just a random 14-year-old, right? Like it's a character based on what a 14-year-old might say, and now this character is taking credit for being her son, but it's fake.
The internet, it just gets you every which way,
No, we figured it out so quick. I looked at that photo exactly one time.
I was like, oh, what a cute kid.
No, yeah, I looked at that photo exactly one time and said, that's a fake photo. Everything about that photo is fake.
Everything about the story's fake.
Well, no, the story itself happened. What that guy said is fake.
Right.
Right. So, yeah.
By the way, the Hindusian Times or whatever it is, that article is debunking.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You didn't read the whole...
Here's the
Well,
truth.
again, I saw the tweet, and I was like, oh, let me look up this tweet, because I guess the son was upset about the situation.
Yeah.
So
there is no son.
I'll take the L.
You're gonna take the L on
I'll take
that
the L.
one? Okay.
Sure.
That's big of you.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. It was my mistake.
It was.
And I apologize.
No,
I
that's
apologize
okay.
to you, and I apologize to the audience.
And to Lorna?
Yes.
Okay.
And to the son.
That's not a real dude.
Oh.
Yeah. That's not, again, this is not a real guy.
That's not a real kid?
Wait, I guess it could be a photo of a kid. But I don't think that kid is tweeting.
Okay.
It may be AI. It may be a made-up kid.
Don't tell me it got me again.
Oh, I'm 100% telling you, hey, I got you again. They got you on some real boomer shit. You know how, like, some people are like, these days you just can't tell the difference between real and AI. Yes, you can. You can. You definitely can. Sometimes just the slightest, couple of minutes of looking further into a story will tell you. You could just take a second even, you know? I don't know what you're doing that you got to move so quickly on to the next thing.
It's a good point, Sam.
Maybe you're busier than I think. I'm not trying to judge.
I just tried to add to the conversation.
Okay. It added. Unfortunately, it was in this context.
This must be her other son.
Yeah.
That's an African American.
Yeah. Okay. It feels like somehow this ended up being at your expense again. You probably didn't see that one coming, did you?
I didn't. I really thought I was adding to the conversation in a positive way.
Right. For all of us. I feel like this is still adding in a positive way, but
at my expense.
At your expense, unfortunately.
It's nice to meet you, Johnny Cannons.
Yeah. Johnny Cannons, you know.
It's funny.
Yeah, sure.
If that's her son, that would be funny.
Yeah, that's not her last name, though.
Oh.
Yeah. You, I feel like, sometimes should be more of a question guy than a statement guy. You know what I mean?
That's a good point.
Right? It's not, maybe that could be your best contribution, is if it's like kind of just like doing a little self-analysis, doing a little self-audit, and going, I need to make sure that most of my series of words end with a question mark instead of a period.
Okay, could we retry it?
Mm-hmm.
I heard she has a son who was upset about the situation.
What you've done is you've just raised your inflection. It's still a statement. You're telling me what
should we look into this?
That's a little better. Unfortunately, it would still be she doesn't have a son. This is your source. The question. Yeah. No, you're right. That was good though. That was a good first try.
Okay.
Second try. Your first try was just you raising the inflection on a statement.
All right. Well, I'll head in that direction moving forward.
Okay. That's a good idea, I think. Yeah. Because then what you do is you end up learning.
Yeah.
And isn't that the most valuable tool of all?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And every day is a learning experience.
That's true. Every moment is a teachable moment.
That's right.
Would you consider this a teachable moment?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Every day is a winding road.
You're right. Should we take a break?
Yes.
Let's take a break. Okay. All right. We got a lot to cover today. Also, the Riz is going to be here today.
Ooh.
We'll ask him about this. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Hang tight. Sam Roberts Show will be back in a jiffy.
Get your daily dose of pure, unfiltered hilarity on Comedy Central Radio's Sirius XM 95.
You know what my girl do when she get mad? She start talking in the third person. Because that's her way of telling me that from this point on, she's not responsible for none of her actions.
Featuring Comedy Central's legendary stand-up vault, exclusive content, and non-stop laughs from comedy's biggest stars all day long.
I was living in New York when my daughter was to be born. She was not born here, though. We flew home. She was born in Tennessee. I didn't want her to be born in New York. You know, I don't need her growing up thinking she's better than me.
Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95.
The whole journey from New Jersey Nights to superstardom and stadium lights.
Hi, I'm John Bon Jovi. So many folks over these 40 years have really been on a ride with this band.
Generational anthems, exclusive concerts, and the story behind it all on their own channel.
Bon Jovi Radio is the power of we.
Bon Jovi Radio, channel 312 on most radios, and always on the Sirius XM app, wherever you stream.
Looking for a little extra fun? Chumba Casino lets you play for free with daily login rewards and a cheeky little welcome bonus when you sign up. Explore hundreds of online social casino games and jump in whenever it works for you. No routines, no pressure, just entertainment on your terms. That's Chumba. Only available in permitted states. No purchase necessary. See terms and conditions for details. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21+.
You've probably seen commercials for Muddy Mats and thought they don't really work that well. Well, guess what? They really do. I've tried it for myself. I've got multiple Muddy Mats. See, only Muddy Mats has thousands of advanced, ultra-soft microfibers, 5 times more absorbent than ordinary floor mats. They trap dirt, water. I put them by the door. I also put one right by the dog's food dish so that when she's going crazy or she's running around, all the mud and stuff on her paws, it ends up on the muddy mat. I put one in the bathroom so when I get out of the shower, no more puddles on the ground. And I know what you're thinking. How do you clean these things? They're 100% machine washable. You can get a free medium muddy mat with your order of 2 or more mats at buymuddymat.com. This offer is only available at buymuddymat.com. B-U-Y, muddymat.com. Take my advice and get a free muddy mat with your order of 2 or more mats at buymuddymat.com.
You say you'd never give in to a meltdown and never fill your feed with kid photos. You say you'd never put a pacifier in your mouth to clean it and never let them run wild through the grocery store. So when you say you'd never let them get into a car without you there, know it can happen. 1 in 4 hot car deaths happen when a kid gets into an unlocked car and can't get out. Never happens. Before you leave the car, always stop, look, lock. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
You know the feeling. That rush when you reach that goal? Make somebody brag a little back home? That's success. And at University of Maryland Global Campus, we believe you should never stop chasing it. That's why UMGC offers an accredited skills-based education that helps move your career forward. We'll teach you how to apply emerging technologies like AI and data science, plus build your skills in leadership, communication, and critical thinking. Explore more than 135 degrees and certificates in business, cybersecurity, healthcare, and more. With affordable and online programs, you can unlock new opportunities to help you succeed again. At UMGC, success is yours for the taking and the making, and nothing should keep you from it, especially not an application fee. Apply now and we'll waive your application fee. Classes start May 13th. Learn more at umgc.edu. That's umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
It's Carrie's country. You're just living in it.
You can tell Carrie's in her element. These are her people. This is what she loves to do.
Carrie Underwood's own channel, featuring live performances, brand new music, and never-before-heard stories from the idol-turned-country icon.
You want to hear a variety. You don't want to hear the same songs. You want new things for your ear to gravitate toward.
Travel to Carrie's country anytime. Sirius XM Channel 60.
All right. I'm going to change your world. That's going to be interesting. Let's go. I love to root for great. Yeah. I want to watch history. Ooh. You want to root for the underdog. Good luck with that. In sports, people hate what they fear. They hate Brady. They hate LeBron. I've got a lot of haters.
Truth hurts sometimes.
I'm controversial when I don't even mean to be. It doesn't matter how many times I'm right. You'll still argue with me.
The Herd with Colin Cowherd. Weekdays at noon Eastern on FS1.
Looking for a little extra fun? Chumba Casino lets you play for free with daily login rewards and a cheeky little welcome bonus when you sign up. Explore hundreds of online social casino games and jump in whenever it works for you. No routines, no pressure, just entertainment on your terms. That's Chumba.
Only available in permitted states. No purchase necessary. See terms and conditions for details. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21+.
Charles Payne here with a message for investors, traders, and anyone counting on a retirement nest egg. We've entered a new era where enormous wealth will be created. AI and the space gold rush are reshaping everything at breakneck speed. And as an investor, you need to use that change to your advantage. It's astonishing how much wealth will be generated in individual stocks over the next few years. But too many people still treat the market like a single passive entity, drop money in, and hope that it rises. It's time to stop viewing the market as a whole and focus on the individual stocks that could make you the most money. My book, Unbreakable Investor, lays out the exact strategies I use for individual stock investing, and today, it's my gift to you.
For your free copy of Unbreakable Investor, text the word NEWS to 505-505. Text NEWS to 505-505. Text NEWS to 505-505. Just cover shipping.
Message and data rates may apply.
Attention investors, profits from your investment portfolio need protection. We all know stocks and equities don't just go up. At some point, a market correction takes place. You want to protect and profit, right? How? Check out the RV resort and vacation rental market. The best real estate play in the market today. It's booming. It does well in good economic times and even better in any downturn. Add something that can protect and generate profits to you. Go to resortpropertiesgroup.com to learn more. That's resortpropertiesgroup.com. Talk to the experts about how to use your IRAs, self-directed IRAs, and 401k plans. Go to resortpropertiesgroup.com or call now 888-307-1685. That's 888-307-1685. Early callers qualify for a free week stay at one of our affiliated resorts. Don't wait. Go to resortpropertiesgroup.com, resortpropertiesgroup.com, or call 888-307-1685. Individual results may vary. Past performance is no guarantee of future results.
In the array of everyday photos my parents took over the years, it's the candid ones that always make me smile. Shots of mom gazing out the window, dad pushing us kids on a swing. They're not only great memories in my mind, but they are also great memories that live in my Aura frame. Yes, with an Aura digital picture frame, you can upload as many photos and videos as you want with free unlimited storage. If you're sending one as a gift, and they make great gifts, you can preload it before it ships and keep adding content anytime, anywhere. You can even add a personalized message before it arrives. Those special moments should be enjoyed and shared, and you could do it all with an Aura frame, and Aura's top-rated app. Looking for something exceptional for mom? Named #1 by Wirecutter, you can save on the gifts mom love by visiting auraframes.com. For a limited time, listeners can get $25 off their best-selling Carver matte frame with code FACTION. That's auraframes.com. Promo code FACTION. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions apply. Diego Luna. Yes, that's exactly who I'm. Oscar Isaac was in a Star Wars movie.
Yeah, he was in all three of the latest ones.
Okay, that's why I'm getting them conflated. But yes. Diego Luna.
We all
of
thought
Y
that
Tu Mama Tambien.
We were also cultured back in high school when Y Tu Mama Tambien came out.
Y Tu Mama Tambien.
And Amelie.
Right. Oh, yeah.
I watch international film.
I did. I watched Amelie. Y Tu Mama Tambien had all the sex scenes in it.
That's right.
Amelie was French humor. And I was like, yeah, I'm a little sophisticated over here. I get it. Everybody was like, this Audrey Tautou. She's going to be everywhere. And it's like, well, probably just Amelie, I guess. But, I mean, we can't take too much of that. Then they thought they really had it. They were like, well, what if we made like The Artist?
Oh, that's right.
Right? And it was like, everybody's going to pretend I'm going to go see this black and white movie. We're going to give it an Oscar. And everybody's like, we're not watching this. More people have seen that guy as the Swiss bank man in Wolf of Wall Street than even remember that The Artist was a movie.
What was his name?
Diego Luna.
Nope.
Oh, not the same guy? All right, that's my mistake. Yes. Jean-Claude Van Damme. The muscles from Brussels, of course, who played American hero Guile in the original Street Fighter movie.
And now there's going to be a better Guile.
Way better Guile. Have you seen he's wearing his hair for press appearances? That's so badass.
Would you talk to him as Guile?
100%. I'd say he's like, I'm going to wear the hair. I'm going to say, you better be in full character. I'm going to refer to you as Guile and Guile only. Cody Rhodes is I mean, perfect to play Guile.
Yeah, I mean, he looks the part.
Right? I mean, he's an American guy.
We'll see if it's any good.
It's going to be great. Schultz is in it. Roman Reigns is in it.
No, I know all the people that are in it.
Eric Andre's in it. I like everybody associated with it.
Yeah. No, I like all those people.
When I saw them premiering it, and I was like, I'm friends with some of those people.
Friends with everybody in this movie.
Yeah, I'm like, this movie's going to be fucking amazing. Between Schultz, Cody Rhodes, and Roman Reigns, yeah, I'm there. Opening night, and then probably a second screening.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But yeah. So, yeah, I did watch that. Is that Rogue One?
Yeah.
The one where they die at the end?
Yes.
Spoiler alert.
That's a fantastic movie.
Yes. I like Rogue One a lot.
Yeah, Rogue One is great.
But yeah, I'm not well versed. I know people are very excited about Grogu.
Are they?
Yeah.
Ticket sales would say otherwise.
It's not out yet.
Yeah, but tickets went on sale like 2 weeks ago.
Like, let's relax. It's not going to be Avengers. They think it's going to be Avengers?
I mean, that is like the normal thing to put tickets on sale like well in advance now.
Do they sell like that? Well in advance?
They used to.
Whoa, these guys.
Nobody cares about this movie.
Well, I saw they got AT-AT popcorn buckets.
Okay, you can have a popcorn bucket.
You don't think they'll be tough to get?
I mean, I'm sure they will because people go in and buy a trunk full of Yoshis. Like,
They love popcorn buckets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, people don't care about it like that?
There's not excitement about this.
Well,
No.
why would you put it out on May 22nd instead of like around May the 4th?
You probably don't want all that Devil Wears Prada 2 crowd to eat
it's
into
the
your sales.
same audience.
Mhm.
I get you.
Yeah.
That's pretty smart.
Yeah,
That's
and
genius.
Barbenheimer can only happen once.
Right. It was about to be Yoda
Prada
Wears
Lauren.
Prada. Yeah. It's about to be the baby Yoda Wears Prada. And everybody was going to flip out for it. A little Yoda sitting in that little Prada bag? Oh, that would have been a lot of fun. No, we'll never get it now. Oh, I didn't realize people are not excited. What are they all like?
No, not really.
Are they all Groku'd out?
I just think everybody's just good.
Right. Like, it's not that they are not enjoying it, but there is something about, like, maybe
The show is good.
Right, but you also milking franchises is becomes so the norm that I think you do have this thing of people almost feeling fatigued, even over a franchise that they enjoy.
Yeah.
Where it's like, do you need every drop out of it? Every single drop? Plus, I mean, I didn't watch the series. I'm going to be 100% honest.
The series is good. When it was like a Western Star Wars show. Because that's how it kind of started. Like
Cowboys?
Yeah, like the first 2 seasons like really feel like a Western series.
This is not good.
What's not good?
Westerns have a lot of sand in them.
Well, there's sand in the show.
Woof.
Oh, that's right. You don't like sand.
I don't like sand. I find it boring.
There is
You know.
sand in, gosh.
I've never watched a Dune movie for that exact reason.
Dune's so good. I don't think you would like Dune.
Why? A lot of...
You don't like sci-fi
and
sand.
Oof.
And there
To be
are-
fair, I don't really like space either. It's that whole expansive nothingness that I go, this is not interesting.
And-
Let's get some set decoration, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Let's get a nice location scout out there. Let's have some stuff going on here.
I would say there's more sand than not in Dune.
You know what my least favorite part of Wayne's World 2 is?
What?
Dream sequence.
Why?
They're in the desert. Where he finds Jim Morrison. I hate that scene.
So Lawrence of Arabia, even though it's
Hate Lawrence of Arabia. Sucked.
And that's considered like a cinematic masterpiece.
It's boring. It's so much sand. Do you know what I'm saying when I talk about the sand?
I can't think of anything of sand I like.
Thank you. You know what is my...
What about the sand lot?
Yeah, but that's great because it's not really sand. It's a sand lot.
It's like the infield.
Yeah, it's the infield. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. Winnie Peppercorn's in it. They got, they go to the pool. They go home. They got Dennis Leary, who's all mad about his baseball.
They throw up on the Ferris wheel.
Yeah, exactly. They go to a carnival. They got all kinds of shit. They go places. There's set decoration. They do stuff. There's something to look at.
The dog has the ball.
Oh, and he won't give it back. No.
All right, so that's different.
No, I like the sand lot.
What about on a beach?
I was just going to say that.
I'll
I'm
tell you
looking at
what.
Beach movies.
Guess what my least favorite Bette Midler movie is?
Can I guess?
Mm-hmm.
It's not Hocus Pocus.
Love Hocus Pocus.
Is it beaches?
Hate beaches.
Bro, that's on Broadway right now.
I know.
Are you
It's
gonna
probably
see it?
no too much sand. I
No.
think.
There won't be sand on stage.
You don't think so?
No.
Brian Wilson used to put a sandpit under his piano so he could write his songs.
You hated that.
I didn't like any of those songs.
That's kind of funny. You really don't. That's the area you don't like.
Yeah, that's the area I didn't like.
You never played with kinetic sand as a kid?
No, my children do.
Oh, sandbox.
I know. I always hated sandboxes. The sand gets everywhere.
I don't think those are a thing anymore.
They're filthy.
A sandbox.
They were fun. I
never
remember
thought
having a
about that.
sandbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
No, my children play with kinetic sand, but they do it right. They make the kinetic sand different colors. Spice it up a little bit. Give me something. You know what I'm saying?
So if the sand in Dune was a different color, you'd maybe be okay with
Black
it?
Sand Beach?
Right, yeah.
Ooh, that's
Black sand is pretty cool.
That is cool.
Black sand's pretty badass. Yeah, that could be something, but it's not.
No.
It's just neither here nor there. I told you, I have problems with, Mad Max Fury Road.
That's right. That's like one of the best movies of the last 15 years.
I know, and it's all completely sepia.
You like Jaws though?
Jaws in the water.
Well,
Most of it's in the
no
water.
water without the sand.
That's true, but then they're like, this sand bullshit has to stop. Let's get out on the boat. You know what I mean? And now they're out in the water.
That's why they went out on the boat.
You know,
because
all
people
the way
can-
underneath the water.
I don't know what's under there. But that's the point. You can't get out. You can't get to the sand. You know why? Giant shark.
True.
He's gonna eat you. He
But
loves
it's there.
loves eating people. His name's Jaws. Yeah, no. I think I think sand sucks.
That's a hot take.
I remember in that movie Grease when they were like, "Oh, you know who my least favorite character in the movie Grease was?"
Sandy.
Yeah. Uh-huh. No. When they were like when they were going back to the origin story of how Sandy and what's Travolta's character's name?
Danny.
Danny Zuko. When they were doing the "Tell Me More" song, and then they were talking about the summer. I thought the summer looked like shit because they were just on the beach in the sand. Yeah, I was like, let's get back to Rydell High. You know what I mean? Let's see what's going on there. Let's get to beauty school. I like that. I like when all the T-birds are in the mechanic shop and they're fixing the car up.
Because there's no sand.
There's no sand. And it's just guys being guys, you know? I like that. I don't like sand-centered movies. I don't like huge.
But a scene is okay, right?
A scene, if you need it, it's probably gonna be my least favorite scene in the movie.
There's a good scene in the Monkees movie Head.
Okay.
Where Mickey Dolenz is all of a sudden in a desert, and he runs into a Pepsi machine.
That's kind of cool. I like Pepsi.
And then puts the coins in the Pepsi because he's dying of thirst.
And he needs a Pepsi.
He needs a
He thinks
Pepsi.
the Pepsi will do him.
And he puts the coins in, and the Pepsi machine doesn't work, and then he ends up freaking out and kicking the Pepsi machine.
Well, I'd be pissed too. If I was that thirsty.
That's a cool scene.
It sounds cool, but I'd be thinking more about the Pepsi than the sand, I think.
Like, I could go for a Pepsi right about now?
I would think that, but also I would also be thinking, imagine being so thirsty because you're in the desert and you're like, some syrup and carbonated water would really do the trick.
What about the Mummy and the Scorpion King franchises?
I like the Scorpion King.
Right, but there's sand in those movies.
No. I honestly, no, I'm not a Mummy guy. And not only is there sand, but the sand's like going all over the place and everything. No.
So you wouldn't vacation at the pyramids?
I mean, I'll check it out. Am I going to vacation, like spend days there?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's where you go. You go see the pyramids, you see the Sphinx, you see all the other stuff that aliens made.
I mean, it's pretty close to the city, though, so you could get out of the desert.
Yeah, you knock it out in a day. I mean,
but there's probably sand all over that city.
I'm sure.
It'd be tough. Yeah, I mean, no, I prefer not to. But I guess I go check out the pyramids just to see the pyramids. I more get bothered. I've been to the beach before. I don't mind being on the beach.
Right, you hate more of a desert than a beach.
I hate a desert, and I hate stories told in the sand. That's really what it is.
It's just a place.
I know, and it's uninteresting. And I just can't. I can't like. There's...
Now, what if it's like Dune, where there are monsters in the sand? You like monsters?
I like monsters, but you know what my least favorite Star Wars monster is?
Which one?
Sand monster.
Sand monster. Okay.
Yeah, I hate that sand monster.
What about riding a sand monster?
I mean,
that's what Timmy does.
No,
it's pretty badass.
I mean, let it be badass. Is he riding it through sand?
Yeah.
I'm not interested.
That's where it comes from.
Yeah, I don't want to see it.
And Zendaya's like, what?
Yeah, I watch Euphoria.
It's two totally different things.
I know, it's way interesting. They go like all
I hear it's not.
No, I've heard terrible things about season 3 as well. I'll watch season 1 and 2 though. There's no sand there.
They don't go to. There's no beach.
They don't really get to vacation because they're kind of, it's a real fucked up situation to tell you the truth. Yeah, I really can't think of any except. And for a long time in my life, I was like, I just don't like these movies, and I realized what everything had in common. I just find common denominator. I find sand to be excruciatingly boring.
So you don't like the beach?
Well, I don't mind
One of those people.
No,
I like the sand and I like the beach.
Well, first of all, I don't sound like that when I say it.
I kind of like what you sound like.
Not really, but no, I mean, I don't like. I don't mind being at the beach for a period of time.
Oh,
but
so
I'm not.
You don't like the beach.
I don't like it. Like I'm not living
you
at the
don't
beach.
mind
You know.
Do you kick your shoes off and let your feet in the sand?
Oh my God! Yeah. Do you wear your shoes?
I could picture him wearing his shoes.
Of course.
And and what would I have on my legs?
Jeans.
Yeah. No, but here's the thing. I like the water.
Okay, so you'd prefer a pool.
Yeah.
I love a pool. Love a pool. Pools are great.
Well, what's next to a pool? Concrete.
Love concrete. I do love concrete.
Isn't that just hardened sand?
No, there's other stuff in there, you know.
Okay.
I consider like I love the concrete jungle where dreams are made. You know, that's
you're
kind
a
of
real
my
New York guy.
I am a New York guy.
Because you know what? There's nothing you can't do.
That's a good point.
You know?
I mean, I do know. You're 100% right. Yeah. No, I like the water at the beach. I don't like the sand at the beach.
Well, the problem is once you go in the water, you get all the sand sticks to you.
I know.
You hate that.
You hate that.
Hate
oh,
it.
I love that.
I'd love it if there was like natural water, because I do love natural water, salt water. I love natural water. I love going in the ocean, stuff like that. I wish that like naturally it just kind of brushed up against like concrete. Like that would be the shit. You know what I mean?
There's like steps to get into the water.
Would love that.
Yeah.
You know what I love?
What about wearing like a water shoe?
Aqua sock.
Yeah, what about wearing an aqua sock? Remember when those were all the rage?
I can't do aqua socks.
You didn't do aqua socks when you were a kid?
When I was a kid, they put me in aqua
You
socks.
get some flippers and then swim really far out.
Maybe a snorkel and a mask too. No, I think best of both worlds, like a saltwater pool.
Oh.
I'm in heaven,
course.
dude. Heaven. They're the best.
There's no waves.
A saltwater wave pool.
Oh.
Saltwater wave pool is pretty sick.
All right, so just go to Typhoon Lagoon.
Yeah.
That's a public, like, there's a lot of piss and stuff in there.
Yeah, there's probably piss in it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's tough.
But there's probably piss in the ocean.
Of course there is.
Yeah, but the ocean's bigger, so it blends in.
There's poo in the ocean.
There's everything in I mean, there's aliens down there.
That's a good point.
Thanks. It's accurate?
Yeah.
Okay. Brendan in Chicago.
What's up, Sam? What about that desert scene in Beavis and Butthead Do America where the boys take drugs and then there's that Rob Zombie animation sequence that freaked me the fuck out as a kid?
Well, guess why it's the exception? It was animated by Rob Zombie. And I love Rob Zombie much more than I hate sand.
You'll let it slide for Rob.
Easily.
Yeah.
If Rob thought it was a good idea, I'll go with it. You know, he hasn't led me astray thus far. So
What
no,
about the Munsters?
I'm okay with it. The Munsters? What about the Munsters?
You said he hasn't led you astray.
I love the Munsters.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
My mistake.
Of course.
Do you like his Halloween movies?
Rob Zombie's first Halloween was great.
What about the other one?
I think your mic cut out.
Just listen to Danielle typing for a little bit.
That's
I
what
forgot
you
what
were
you.
saying?
Yeah, I just thought it sounded good. Justin in Florida.
Hey, Sam. You guys were just talking about Star Wars, but do you guys remember the scene from Star Wars Attack of the Clones? It's episode 2 where Anakin Skywalker's like, yo, sand fucking sucks. I grew up in a desert planet. That shit was rough.
He said that? Yeah.
Well, he didn't say it verbatim, but
Sure,
he says it pretty
paraphrase.
much.
Paraphrase. He's right. He's right on the money. Yeah, I mean those first scene, like Star Wars doesn't really get good. A New Hope doesn't really get good until he gets into the cantina.
Because of the sand.
Yeah, it's so fucking annoying. He lives in a sand igloo with Uncle Ben, and then they take a sand car past all the sand, play that trick on those sand troopers, you know.
You've seen the movie.
But then once they get in, and I'm like, I don't know if this movie is for me when I'm watching that part. And then once they get into the cantina, and he goes, my friend doesn't like you. I go, this movie's actually pretty good, you know? Han Solo shows up, Chewie's with him, you know, and then I start getting into it.
And they got the fuck off that sand planet.
Oh, yeah. They're like, we're leaving here. I go, that's great. I don't love the swamp planet all that much. Dagobah sucks, too.
Why? You don't like swamp?
No.
What about Florida?
I don't like the Everglades. You know why I don't like swamps? I'm jealous because that's where I lost, what's her face, our favorite singer.
Lana?
Lana Del Rey. Lana Del Rey I lost in the swamps.
I mean...
And so I'll never, you know what I mean? I'll never forgive the swamps for that.
You're holding a grudge.
Yeah, they took Lana from us. You know? I respect what she did. I think that's awesome.
That's really awesome.
She married an alligator wrangler.
Yeah, he's badass.
He's badass.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
But I still bear a grudge that, like, you know.
They took her from us.
They took her from us.
Right. I get that.
I wanted her to show me that tunnel under Ocean Boulevard. And I don't think I'll ever get to see it now. I didn't even know there was one there. I didn't know. She said, did you know there's a tunnel under Ocean
I didn't know
Boulevard?
until
I said,
the
no.
album came out.
I said, no, I didn't know that, Lana. I'd love for you to show me sometime. She's like, I'm in the swamps now. I married an alligator wrangler.
I just sat around playing my video game.
I was like, fuck me. Yeah, but I thought she was going to put on a little sundress for me, you know? Nope. That's not happening.
Would you go on one of those bayou boat things?
Hell no.
No?
No, fuck no.
Why?
Because I don't trust those guys.
Those airboats?
Yeah, no.
they're awesome.
I don't trust those maniacs to keep me away from getting eaten by gators.
What if it was Lana's husband?
No.
What if she was on the boat?
Honestly, if it was Lana's husband, I probably shouldn't be saying this. He'd never make it back.
You hold that kind of grudge.
Well, I'd be like, well, now who's the real man? That's why I asked Lana.
you would return.
Yeah.
She would be like, oh, I hope you guys really enjoyed your trip. Hey, by the way, where's my husband?
I go, you mean gator food?
And then you would say,
now who's the real man? So much for gator wrangling.
And she would fall in love.
She would fall madly in love with me in that moment. Trust me. I have a whole screenplay about it. And if this doesn't work, then I'm going to sue JP Morgan.
It sounds like a lawsuit.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'd ever do an Everglades tour because...
Oh, those look badass.
Did you watch the show Outer Banks?
I'm aware of it, but I don't think I did.
Because it's a lot of that.
Like people who do that for like a living or
No,
them
they're
riding
just,
that?
They're all in the swamps and the water and the sand and the underground. They're everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, I could see the fun of it.
That looks cool.
It looks fun.
Have you done it, Troy?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but like those guys are nuts.
Yeah.
Like they'll pull over next to an alligator and then just start poking it, so it starts like
yeah, I don't need
bringing
that.
it. Like it comes up on the boat and like, everybody's like, ah! And they're like, ha 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 ha.
Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need that because I don't trust that they're like, because they really are going like, don't worry, I know exactly what I'm doing. And I'm like, I think you're like on drugs right now.
Oh, they are.
Yeah,
and they bring alcohol on the boat. They're all drinking.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't want to.
They have a cooler where everybody just drink beer.
It's just waiting to be a story in a newspaper that you would read and go, why would anybody go out on this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
I'm not interested.
It is fun though.
Yeah, they're fine.
Okay, have fun with it then.
Yeah, Mike, you've done this, right? I don't remember you talking about this.
Oh yeah, no, I did it in New Orleans.
That's where you gotta go.
I was down there eating beignets and following a marching band down the street.
Didn't I see you with a little hat on your head?
Oh yeah. And then I hopped in a fan boat.
That's really fun.
It was good.
I'm glad you really took in all the local culture.
So you don't trust
I can tell you took in the local culture because the way you said, we still say New Orleans.
Well, no. Once you've been to the Crescent City.
Right. Josh in Ohio.
What's up, Lucky Sammy? Just a question, since you have this loathing for sand.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Baywatch? Old school Baywatch.
Dog, everybody knows I watch Baywatch for the cannons.
Hell yeah.
The cannons win.
No, there's a lot of water on Baywatch. You know, they're usually slow motion running into the water.
That's right. They're going to the water.
They're going to the water. Right. You know, so I think that's okay. It's not really a sand first show.
Do the cannons cancel out the sand?
I think the cannons do.
Okay.
Because you know how I am with those cannons.
You were just there for Yasmine Bleeth.
I mean, yeah. I love Yasmine Bleeth. Look at that. Every scene in the opening credits so far. Okay, finally we get to some sand, but it's all water to start. It's a water first show.
And butts.
I guess there are some posteriors, yeah.
And the Hoff.
See, it's a water first show. You got David Hasselhoff. You got Yasmine. There she is, Yasmine Bleeth on the end.
David Hasselhoff.
You got the Hoff. Don't hassle the Hoff. People love it when they say that. And look how much water there is in just the opening credit. Right. It's a water first show. It's not a sand first show.
I get that.
You know? That's why I don't mind the beach so much, because it's like it's not just never ending sand. The water's usually right there.
He was a hunk.
He was.
Hasselhoff?
Yeah.
Whew. Remember when he gave the business to that Wendy's burger?
When he was drunk?
Oh yeah. This is a mess.
There's Pam.
Pam.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Yasmine Bleeth had some competition, huh?
And Donna D'Errico.
Donna D'Errico.
And this guy.
Donna D'Errico was like, that's when they brought Donna D'Errico in to like get Pam Anderson's ego down a peg.
Yes.
We got another one. Don't you worry.
Nicole Eggert, she was on the show.
Nicole Eggert was too.
Eggert, that's right. Yeah.
Yes, she was. That was post Charles in Charge.
All right, so you're okay with Baywatch.
100%. Look at that dude in the Speedos. Of course I'm okay
right.
with it.
Damn.
It is a water first show.
It's a water first show. So I don't mind a water first show. Water's great. Jet skis, 4x4s.
Four-wheelers on the beach? That looks like
That's fun. A four-wheeler on the beach.
That sounds like a good time.
Because I associate that. I go, well, that's a show about four-wheelers now.
This is a big cast.
And I love a four-wheeler. Well, they got a lot of episodes.
I guess so.
Yeah. Got to come up with a lot of different stories.
Yeah. Ooh, who's drowning this week?
Some dude. Is it going to be a lady who saves him or a dude who saves him?
Depends on what the opposite sex is.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. Regardless, I'd be drowning every day on the Baywatch beach.
Me too.
Just the most beautiful lifeguards on the planet.
Oh, come save me.
Not again. Somebody was claiming he's drowning in knee-deep water. Stand up. What? What? Stand up. I can't hear you. The current's taking me.
No, send the one with the cannons.
That's right. That's right. That's why they would never let me on that beach. Fred in Boston.
Good morning. May the 4th be with you, my fine shits.
Thank you very much, Fred.
Danielle, no pun intended. Sam, I'd like to discuss your appearance on Story Wars this week.
Okay.
This past week.
Yes, I was on the Story Wars podcast alongside Kim Congdon and Uncle Laser.
I was rooting for you just under Kim Congdon. I'm sorry, she looks a little bit better than you nowadays.
Come on.
I'm sorry. Listen, no offense. Did you set yourself up to lose on purpose? Every story basically was like, hey, listen, this is my fucking story.
Brother, I told you. I'm
fucking sorry, brother, but
the topic is
fan,
toys.
I'm like,
I'm at a complete disadvantage. The topic is toys. I'm sitting there at a table full of comedians. I'm the only one who, number one, still collects. Number two, actually has his own action figure. So every story that I have, and also, even if I was going to go back to talking about when I was a kid, I still have the exact same hobbies that I did when I was a kid, and they're very public. So there's literally with that topic, when the topic was music, I dominated. I've won the show before, but I mean, there was no way.
I watched it.
Yeah, and you know, but I will say, I personally believe I did much better in that game than I should have. I came back very, very strong. I did not come in last place.
You did better than Uncle Laser. You shut down Uncle Laser, and I'll give you all the credit for that.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I take the game seriously.
You absolutely do. I was just very sad that you lost, and then Kim Congdon lost, and you know.
I get it. But thank you for bringing it up. It was a gret time.
No, it was a great episode. I appreciate you letting me call in.
Thank you, of course. Anytime, Fred. Anytime. Good to hear from you. I'll tell you, it doesn't matter. Sand, water. I'm not going on vacation anytime soon.
Well, yeah, you just took your 5-year vacation.
I was gonna say I can't get there.
Oh, why not?
I got no more loyalty points. I was gonna fly out on Saturday. I was gonna take a flight.
You were?
Yep. Now I got to the airport, read a ditto. And the ditto said, turn right the fuck back around.
Handed out dittos.
They were handing out dittos that said, these dittos are the last company expense. We are out of business. Yes, rest in peace to Spirit Airlines. That was another, I mean, it was a weekend full of L's. We lost Spirit Airlines over the weekend. Literally, passengers flying on Spirit show up at the airport on Saturday for their flight. And they're like, there's no flight. And they're like, can I get a later flight? There's no later flights. Can I get a flight tomorrow? I don't think you're getting us. We went out of business last night. It's like I guess it's the most Spirit Airlines thing ever. Because I guess they had said they were in trouble a while back. And then they got out of trouble. And then they were going to merge with like JetBlue, right?
Yeah.
And then the government said you can't merge with JetBlue. And Spirit was like, well, fine, we'll be fine. And then just on Friday night, they were like, we don't have a business.
Well, they were like, okay, you won't let us merge. May we have some money?
And then they were like, you can make it. If you can make your own money, you can have it. Welcome to capitalism. And they were like, well, that's going to be real tough right now because we have not zeroed in on how to make money in this flying game.
If we knew how to do that, we wouldn't be shutting down.
Yeah, we probably wouldn't merge to begin with. And so, they weren't making any money. And so, but they were still booking flights. They said, let's sell these tickets. Maybe we'll make some money. And they didn't make enough money. So then on Friday night, they were like, we're out of business. And then on Saturday morning, I guess, I don't know, the passengers didn't check their apps because they went to
There's no app.
they went to the app didn't work, and they were like, better check out the airport. I just can't imagine, like, you have flights booked.
Isn't that insane?
And you just go, and you're like, the airline doesn't exist. They said that, literally overnight, no warning, no nothing, no like, hey, buy these tickets all you want. We might go out of business. Nothing. Just like, we are in business. And then go to sleep. While you're asleep, we're out of business. And then you wake up, you're like, nothing happened while I was asleep, right? And they're like, no, I don't know. We don't have any fiduciary duties anymore. We're out of business. And so they go and like people are trying to figure out, okay, what do I do here? So what do? They go to the desk. There's nobody at the desk. The airline's out of business.
Desk is closed.
and they're made to feel like assholes because it's like, they're like, well, is there anybody working customer service?
Like, there's no wind down period.
No. They go, is there anybody working customer service? And then the people look at them crooked and they go, why would anybody work in customer service? There's no company.
Yeah, what don't you understand?
What are you, an idiot? And then they said there were like thousands of flights. And that's just like on the weekend. Like I'm assuming like there's still flights. Who knows how far in advance they were booked?
Probably 6 months.
Right.
That's
usual.
That's when you can book flights. And they assumed that they would continue to do business.
Oh yeah, it's not like they were like, we have a cutoff date.
Yeah, they weren't selling like flights week by week just in case.
No, they were business as usual. And they said basically that, I think the first problems are the people that are trying to fly out that day, right, that morning. And some of them, it's like, okay, so they have to delay their vacation. What if they're trying to get home?
Yeah.
Like if you're in New York, odds are you're trying to get home. So it's like, sorry, you're not getting home. Like, well, what do you want me to tell you? So they went around like Sean from The Real World started asking other airlines, hey, and he called them up. He called up Delta. Okay. He called up United. He called up American. And they all picked up the phone. They said, Sean, I hope this is a polite call. And he said, it's time to stop being polite, start getting real. It's a true story.
It was that serious?
Yes. He said, this is the true story of when one airline just randomly went out of business last night. And so he said, look, because they said they're desperate travelers. They're paying $900 for one-way tickets trying to get home.
Well, yes, day of.
Of course. They're starting GoFundMes, trying to just get out of the airport. They're going to end up like Tom Hanks in that movie, The Terminal, where they just live in the airport. What else are they going to do? Because that's the thing. Like, let's say it's New York, right?
Okay.
You can't exactly leave the airport. They're like, just get a hotel. We'll get you on a plane in a couple of days. And they're like, so $1,000.
Hotel where?
Yeah.
JFK?
Right. Yeah. We'll put you in the TSA hotel in LaGuardia or wherever it is.
I saw Delta was offering specially priced.
Well, I think United, American, and Delta all had I think United, it might have been capped pricing.
Okay.
Which again, it just really shows you how fucked up the whole airline industry is. Like, can't the tickets just cost a price?
No.
Right?
No.
Like, they're what if they just cost a thing? Like, this is how much the ticket is. Can you imagine, like, when I get on the train, it's not, well, I guess there's peak hours, but at least it's regular. And they're not going like, oh,
it doesn't change depending on how many people are currently on the train.
A lot of you getting on this train, huh? How much is it worth it to you to get on this train?
I mean, people are up in arms about, dynamic pricing in the concert industry, but
they've been doing it forever.
Dynamic pricing is not a new thing.
No, these airlines have been doing it forever.
Accepted.
How bad you want to get home?
Yeah, how bad you want it.
Why are you asking me that? No,
yeah, people were going on the Delta app and they're like, these specially priced tickets are $1,400.
That's the specialty. Have you ever seen anything like that before? It sounds special to me.
The prices go up too if you search and then you come back and search again.
Oh yeah.
In your browser, you have to clear out your browser history, because it knows then it'll go even higher.
You must really want this.
Yeah.
Yeah. JetBlue replied to somebody's tweet.
Did you see that?
Yeah, saying try clearing your cache, and everybody's like,
how about get these cookies off this website? Yeah. What are you doing? Try clearing your cache or get it. I mean, like what? And then you're still getting fucked over, right? Because Spirit, they go, okay, we're going to automatically refund. If you bought your ticket with your credit card or debit card, we'll just send an automatic refund.
Oh, thank God.
Right? But that's if you bought direct from Spirit. A lot of times people will go to a travel agent because they can get a better deal.
Go to Expedia.
Right. And they go, if you did it through a travel agent, which I'm sure Expedia counts as a travel agent.
Of course, yeah.
It's a third party.
Yeah.
They go, you're going to have to work that out with them. You
got to talk to them. Yeah.
And so now you're on the phone with the travel agent or whatever, which means everybody's on the phone with the travel agent trying to figure out how to get their money back because they bought plane tickets to an airline that doesn't exist anymore. But yeah, I mean, they really won't do it. They won't just go, it costs, whatever, $300 to go to Florida.
Mm-hmm.
No, but don't worry. If the price fluctuates, maybe you can get a deal. Yeah, but couldn't I also end up paying a lot more?
Dynamic goes both ways.
It goes both ways. Goes both ways, like a lot of us here in Florida. You're like, what? What? Yeah, I mean,
it's just nuts for something to just
collapse like that.
Like, hey, this flight's taking off, and after that flight, we're closed. Oh, closed for the day? No,
forever.
We're literally
for the
out
rest of your lives. And it's like Spirit Airlines has been the punchline to jokes for years. And it's like, yeah, keep making the jokes all you want. It's not a thing. I thought like Hooters Airline going out of business, that made sense,
They shouldn't have been in that business.
Seemed like a bad idea. You guys make chicken wings, and tacky T-shirts. Yeah, I mean, they said that they said Spirit urged passengers not to go to the airport because they had no planes or pilots.
Please don't come to the airport.
Just
Why?
don't even. There's nothing there for you. There's nothing for you to see. And then I did read that there were people concerned that they had saved up Spirit loyalty points. So what they hadn't said too, they're going like, okay, we'll refund your credit cards, right? Well, what if I use like a travel agent or a third party? Well, if you did that, then we're gonna you're gonna work it out with them. Call them. Okay, well, what if I use like vouchers and credits?
Those don't exist anymore.
I don't know. It's like, you told me if I took the later flight, I waited until the voucher was worth $700. Can I add that towards another airline? No. No, they don't take expired. Well, I mean, this is like a worst case scenario for my Dunkin' points. All your Spirit points just go away.
That's what you're worried about.
And imagine how hellacious your experiences must have been if you accumulated that many points on Spirit Airlines.
Oh, you went through so much.
The amount of flights where you had to fight people to get the right seat that you wanted, because that's the airline where it was like a bus. It was like first come, first serve, no assigned seating. And so you're just sitting there stressing about it every single time, but you've done it enough times that you got all these points. You're about to hit status, Spirit status. And they're like, yeah.
No frills airline.
That $9 will get you Starbucks. Okay?
Well, that's a premium experience.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Hunter in Verona.
I know why Spirit went out of business.
Oh. Why?
The stock was putting his fingers in the peanut butter.
Was that even the same season? I don't think it was.
It's not, but
yeah. I don't think
have
that's.
a nice day. Have a nice day.
Yeah, that was a different real world season entirely.
Pedro.
Yeah, it's no longer with us. Rest in peace, Pedro.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. Justin in Florida.
Hey, Sam, my mom actually works for your favorite resort, the Orlando International Airport.
Oh, my God. Bring your kid to work day must be lit.
No, but seriously, it's been such a mess. She's been so stressed out because there's people that they can't even get their luggage. They were waiting to go on a cruise, and they're like, well, we can't have anyone to open the doors because, they're like, we can't do it. Spirit's out of business. We're trying to figure this out, and it's insane.
So they were taking Spirit Airlines to go to the port for their cruise or whatever?
Well, yeah, and then they would ride on, like, Brightline or something to go to Miami. I don't understand how people do this stuff. My mom, like I said, she has so many stories about the airport. She could go on and on for days about how people travel and how, I would say she would use the R word to explain something.
Well, it is Orlando.
Yeah. But,
hey, Justin,
no,
I'm sorry.
It's been, sorry. Go, Troy.
Any word what's going on with that Chili's?
Oh, okay. So
yeah, that's a good question.
Oh my
Troy.
God! So she was telling me, and Sam, that this is honestly something that you would be interested. She was like, they're going to get rid of the Dunkin', and I'm like,
what?
No, they're not getting rid of the Dunkin'. She's like, they're not getting rid of the Dunkin'.
What?
In Orlando?
There's no way they're getting rid of that Dunkin'. Why would they do that?
What a dumb idea.
No, they're not getting rid of the Dunkin', and she still doesn't know what's going on with the Chili's, and I'll be the first to report that to you, dude, if I find out.
No, I mean, if anything, take that chili space and make a giant Dunkin's. That would be awesome.
Dunkin' with a playground or something?
Have a Dunkin'.
Yeah. No, I mean, thank you very much, Justin. That's a very, very, there have been many, many days where I wake up refreshed after a nice sleep at the MCO resort. And I walk downstairs.
You look outside your window.
I look outside my window. I see TSA lines.
See the guy in the box.
See, Disney store right there. Nice fountain or Christmas tree, depending on the season. And then I walk downstairs. I walk over to the Dunkin'. It's right by the TSA line. But that's also my morning coffee spot because I'm at the MCO resort. And I mean, it's the only time I've had a bad experience there is when I was working with somebody and he said, do you want to meet at the Dunks? And I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. I said, the Dunks? What? I just said yes. And I started looking around the airport for something called Dunks. And then I realized it was slang for Dunkin'. I said, I don't like that. Not at all. I don't fuck with calling it Dunks at all. Not at all. You know?
Yeah.
That's the only negative experience I would associate with that Dunkin'. But other than that, it's been great.
Are you jealous that Justin's mom is cooler than all of our moms?
I am. Except for your mom.
Well, we don't know what
she did the coolest thing ever. Yeah, no, I'd be pretty psyched.
Man, she's
if I was
a
Justin.
story every day.
I know.
I wonder what terminal she works in.
What would you want?
C.
You love Terminal C.
I love Terminal
But the
C.
resort's not in Terminal C.
It is. No.
But it's just a shuttle away.
You're an MCO purist.
I am. I
We're
like the old school. I like the carpet.
The carpet.
I want to get a tracksuit made of the carpet.
You see they're like totally redoing MCO?
Why? I wouldn't do that.
Why would you
I
change
would not do.
perfection?
I wouldn't do that at all. Well, speaking of changing perfection, I don't even know if we have time. I have to wait till tomorrow. They're fucking with the Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about something else that's happened at MCO.
What happened at MCO? Give me a hint. Oh, no. That's not for today. That's not for today.
That's evergreen.
Oh, yeah. That's later. Yeah, they're fucking with the...
What are they doing?
They put pickles on it.
Okay.
That's what I said.
You need a cold crunch.
You don't need it. First of all...
Take them off.
I know.
I thought you were going to scream about Ice Spice.
What's wrong with Ice Spice?
She was like, isn't she like now like endorsing the... Oh, no. Never mind. Keep moving.
Are you worried you were fooled?
I was like...
Hey, wait, hang on. Go ahead.
No. Continue. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
What were you going to say?
Just in case. It's probably real.
It's probably, yeah.
He's Googling real quick.
I got to learn to keep on.
Because of what happened at McDonald's?
What happened at McDonald's?
Well, she got slapped at McDonald's. Like, that happened.
Oh, thank God. All right, she's working with Wendy's.
Says who?
Well, it's on page 6.
Complex.
Okay, all right.
Billboard.
That's a lot of sweat on your brow that you just got rid of.
Well, because that would have been too
I
tough.
have sweat dripping down my back.
No, I don't.
Where else?
Wait,
my crack.
How's your neck?
My pussy's sweating too.
No,
I thought you were pissed about that.
No, I don't mind that. I don't mind Ice
You like
Spice.
Ice Spice?
I like Ice Spice. She's an industry plant, but I like Ice Spice. Yeah, no. I just don't like them fucking with something that's already...
But that's not a big deal. You could take that off, bro.
No, I went to... Trust me, I talked to the cashier about it.
Really? Yeah.
She agreed with me.
She was pissed about it too?
I went into the Wendy's.
Yeah.
And I said, can I get a spicy chicken with no mayo? That just happens to be the way I like it.
Sure.
But, it's always been mayo on it. But the spicy chicken sandwich is a staple of Wendy's.
Of course.
Like, it's just the unfuckable
Wait,
with
what else
thing.
is on it?
Just lettuce and tomato.
Oh, okay.
Lettuce,
And
tomato.
Hey, you don't like a little mayo to help lubricate?
No.
He doesn't like ointment.
But even a little ointment?
I raw dog.
Okay.
You know?
That's not how it...
Yeah, that's how you would say it.
It's hot dog.
Wendy's was like the OG, I want to say.
Spicy chicken?
sandwich. Yeah.
It was, yes, 100% the OG, and it's been
Oh, Burger King's.
Burger King was good too.
Yeah, but it's kind of sucked.
Burger King's chicken sandwich?
But it wasn't a spicy.
Spicy.
Oh.
Spicy. Are you talking about the original, long chicken
one.
sandwich?
Yeah.
That was good.
That's iconic.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. That's iconic. That's iconic.
Ooh, that
for sure.
Italian chicken sandwich?
No, that's iconic. Well, that's just lettuce and mayo. No,
Yes,
no
that's
tomato.
true. Yes.
I get that without mayo as well. But that's just my preference. I'm not saying that's the way it should be. That's just my preference. However, I take great umbrage when people fuck with things that shouldn't be fucked with.
Right.
There are classics that our society just has built in. And it's like you don't, at some point, like you don't go to the, I mean, you don't, they tried to do Coke too. It was a disaster. Right. You don't mess with Coke. You don't change the Big Mac. You know what I'm saying? You don't mess with that.
They did change the Whopper. They updated the Whopper a little bit.
That's idiotic.
But people seem to like it.
Who?
People that eat at Burger King.
They didn't really upgrade the Whopper. They're just not squishing it into a wrapper anymore. They're putting it in a box.
That's fine.
Which they should be doing.
They should.
They just put it into a box though. They didn't change it.
Oh yeah, look at this.
They didn't categorically. Did they change the Whopper?
No, I'm looking at the Wendy's put out a press release and everything.
And so I get there, right? I get to Wendy's, and I decided I was going to dine in that day. I was by myself. I decided to dine in at the Wendy's, and I go to the cashier. I'm like, can I have a large, number 6, no mayo, with a sugar cookie? That's a go-to meal.
That's good. You get yourself a little dessert.
Uh-huh.
Of course. Mm-hmm. A Frosty, though, which is a little weird. But
and
okay.
she goes, okay, no mayo, and do you want pickles with it? And I was like, I looked at her, I was like, what do you mean pickles? That's what I said. I said, pickles.
You said that.
I said, this is what I said, pickles. And she looked at me, and she went, and I'm not going to dox her, because she was doing the right thing, but I'm sure the company would frown upon it. She went, yeah, they changed it. And I said to her, why would they change it? She said, I don't know. I said, it was perfect. And she looked at me and said, perfect. And I said, no, I don't want pickles on it.
Yeah.
Because they put pickles on it, and they changed the bun, so it's like the David Cross artisanal.
It's a soft potato bun.
Okay, that's good. You weren't happy with it?
I wasn't happy.
The marinade and breading of the chicken are also different.
I know.
What?
I can taste it. I wasn't happy with it.
Not good?
I just wasn't. It was good. I wasn't happy with the change.
And you didn't get to try the new rich home style mayo.
Why would you change the Wendy's spicy chicken?
I think I might have to grab a Wendy's spicy chicken now.
Or make the spicy chicken too, so I can still get the original.
No, you can go like OG or new.
Exactly.
That's how you do it.
OG or new, and then you can really have the conversation. To just take the OG spicy chicken sandwich off the menu, I was beside myself. I didn't know what to do. I said, why? Because everything's different now. I said, this isn't. Why would you fuck with a classic menu item? It's one thing. It's a temporary menu item. You're gonna switch it up, like when they had the Asiago pretzel buns. Remember?
So good.
They were so good, but you knew.
It's not someplace in California.
I don't know for sure. Could have been either. But you knew it wasn't going to be around forever.
Sure. Well, yeah, that's a limited menu item.
Fine.
This is the spicy chicken. This is just how it's made now.
It's classic.
I think, though, like everybody's doing chicken sandwiches that are so elevated and they're so good and the bar is so high, and it maybe like Wendy's sales were down for the people were going elsewhere for chicken sandwiches.
I find that hard to believe.
But like Chick-fil-A sandwich is better than a Wendy's sandwich.
But there's nothing that is comparable to a Wendy's spicy chicken, including the new Wendy's spicy chicken.
What about a Popeye spicy chicken?
I was just going to say, didn't Popeyes do that
I think
a couple
Popeyes
years
is
ago?
probably better.
No, it isn't.
You'd probably take Popeyes over Wendy's.
Incorrect, because the Popeyes spicy chicken sandwich is not, it's just they put a spicy sauce on the same chicken. It's not the same thing at all.
Interesting.
Wendy's, the chicken is spicy.
the
it's not
breading
a
and
hot sauce on it. That's what makes it so very special.
Yeah, but the bold new marinade delivers a juicier bite.
I don't need a juicier bite.
Who's ever said, you know what, this chicken is too juicy?
I was enjoying my bites as they were. You don't fuck with classic items.
I'm excited for the pickle.
I bet you are.
No, not that one.
She knew too.
She knew what was up.
Yeah, of course you are. You always have been. No, I mean
Extra pickle, don't cut them.
I don't. Yeah. I am a long way. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what. Not with this. Not with this. To take something that ain't broke and go like, oh, we can fix this. These CEOs, Dave wouldn't have done it. Dave Thomas wouldn't have fucked with it.
By the way, the Whopper was upgraded as well.
Was it?
Fuck.
Oh.
It's a includes a more premium, better tasting bun.
Okay.
Served in a
Who
box.
doesn't want a better bun?
Everybody wants better buns.
But what does that mean, better? I mean, taste buds are subjective.
Subjective.
You know what I mean?
Because
better.
they just use those, basic
Let me
sesame
ask you
seed
something.
buns.
Why do chain restaurants do so well?
Well, people love they know what they're getting.
The sameness.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
But if something's not
So then
selling
why,
well,
why would you? Yeah, I was just thinking about how the Whopper wasn't selling well.
I don't think people care about the Whopper as much as they maybe once did.
Because people don't care about Burger King like they used to.
Delicious sandwich.
And Wendy's, I don't think is doing all that great.
Wendy's is killing it right now.
No, they're not.
And if they really wanted to make a change, bring the sunrooms back. Hello.
I mean, 90s Wendy's was the shit. They're nowhere near
And guess
they
who?
were.
Guess who was around?
Sunrooms.
Dave.
And Dave.
And the salad bars.
Well, I don't think they're lacking the salad bar. I don't think anybody wants those salad bars.
What else did they change about the Whopper?
Stacked tall. It just says served in the box.
New bun.
The box. And a stacked tall with fresh cut onions, tomatoes, crisp lettuce, and better tasting mayo.
Okay.
See, everybody's elevating their mayo these days.
Mayo is a big game now.
Get it the fuck out of here to begin with. You know what I mean?
And better tasting is
What
the
does that even
worst way to
mean?
describe food.
But what if
It
it
is,
tastes
of
better?
course it is.
I know, but it's like
It makes no
shut up.
sense. Yeah, no, I'm with you 100%,
Better
Danielle.
tasting mayo.
But it could taste better. What happens if it tastes better?
Of course, but
But what
You ever
happens if-
taste something and you're like, this
How?
tastes like shit?
And you're like, oh, you do this to it, and you're like, oh, now it tastes
Oh, now it
better.
tastes better. Yeah.
We figure out how to make it taste better. Oh, great. Like it's just a universal thing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure mayo out of a tub would taste shit compared to somebody actually freshly making mayo.
How about this? I don't want to taste mayo at all.
Yeah, well, you're a weirdo.
And you really don't think it's going to come out of a tub?
It's coming
Either
out of a
way,
tub, dog.
Always going to come out of a tub.
It's coming out of tub. You think they're making it they're whipping it up back there with eggs?
Maybe.
I've worked there. It's coming out of a tub.
It's tub, dude.
It's gelatinous.
It's Hellman's.
It's Hellman's.
It ain't Duke's, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's right. They were like, we figured out a better tasting mayo. It's just Hellman's is a better mayo. We just put Hellman's on. Yeah. Yeah, no. I'm not falling for it. And I get very upset about this stuff.
So what'd you do?
Well, I got it.
Without the
And
pickles?
you're not happy with it?
Without the pickles. I'm not happy with the change.
It should be cheaper if you didn't get it with the pickles, right?
You should take a little off, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or without the mayo, TBH.
I would agree with
That's
you.
money you're spending on
On ingredients that I'm not getting to enjoy.
So you didn't like it?
No, I enjoy it. I ate every bite.
So it was good.
You
It's a good change.
I settled. But it's like classic.
Did you like it less than you usually did?
I was, here, I can't,
No, you didn't.
unfortunately.
He likes the change, and he's just not.
No, it's not. No, you need to let me answer. Because unfortunately, by the way, you know what I heard from Travis's wife?
What?
He gets everything fucking wrong.
Really?
She told me he gets
what?
every fucking thing wrong.
What do you
What
mean?
does he get wrong?
Every story he tells on the show, the details are wrong. Every time he talks to her, he's wrong.
I wish we knew this.
We got to take a
Isn't that a
break.
credible source?
No, he's not credible because he doesn't listen and also doesn't retain information, is what I found out. From a source.
Really?
Yes.
Maybe she should be directly piping this information to us,
Yeah.
so then we can call him out on it.
Now we know. Because what I was going to say, before I was rudely interrupted by the guy who is always wrong, and I found that out, is that it was impossible for me to make a non-biased, opinion of the taste, because I was so annoyed that they had changed the classic. Like there was no universe where I was able to take that out of my head. Couldn't happen. So my annoyance made me go, I wish it was the other way.
But you still enjoyed it. I mean, can't it just be like, yeah, they changed it, but the new one's not bad?
Why would you make a new Wendy's spicy chicken?
Because they're trying to everybody's trying to
time for
elevate
change.
these days. I think they're ready to go down the tubes.
Wendy's?
I don't think Wendy's is doing well.
That's
I don't know anyone who eats Wendy's aside from you.
No one?
No one.
Oh,
No one in my life.
Oh, no. Do they eat fast food otherwise?
So your
I
dad was
think so.
munching some.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, your dad was
Maybe my
getting the
dad
big
would
arch.
occasionally go to Wendy's, but yeah, I don't think if people in my life have fast food, it's usually just McDonald's.
Damn.
No Burger King.
No, Burger King is...
No Wendy's.
I don't,
And Chick-fil-A.
I don't
of
crave
course.
it. Like I don't even care.
No. Chick-fil-A's delicious.
Of course. Popeyes, of course.
Popeye's delicious.
If I want a burger, I'm going to McDonald's.
You are?
Yeah.
Well, look, we have to take a break. Riz is coming in.
That's great.
Yeah.
Rizzler?
No, I thought it was. As it turns out, he's a musician and filmmaker named RZA. So it's different. So if you thought it was the Rizzler, it's not. It's RZA. I guess I'm looking through my notes here. He founded Wu-Tang. So I guess that's something. Maybe we'll get into that. I don't know. Stay right there. We'll be back.
We will be right back with Sam Roberts Show.
The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
There's a place called Yum Yum's, the best donut ever. I went there, the lady had one left, and then she knocks it over with her stomach onto the floor. And I went, I'll take it. What? She goes, it fell on the donut floor. I don't care. I want that donut.
You called it a donut floor. That's not a thing.
It's all perspective.
In your mind, the whole place is essentially donut.
I don't
Because
care.
I pulled it out of the toilet. The donut toilet.
The Bonfire. Weeknights at 5 p.m. Eastern on Faction Talk or anytime on the SiriusXM app.
That is what happened. I ain't guessing, I'm telling you.
Nobody breaks down the drama of the NBA playoffs quite like Stephen A.
It's the theater. It ain't just a game. It's the theater of the game. You got to live for that.
Weekdays, 1 and 6 Eastern.
When the fervor steps up, you got to step up or you will succumb to it and you will fold.
The Stephen A. Smith Show on SiriusXM.
A show so nice, you get it twice on Channel 82, in the car, and on the SiriusXM app.
Looking for a little extra fun? Chumba Casino lets you play for free with daily login rewards and a cheeky little welcome bonus when you sign up. Explore hundreds of online social casino games and jump in whenever it works for you. No routines, no pressure, just entertainment on your terms. That's Chumba.
Only available in permitted states. No purchase necessary. See terms and conditions for details. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21+.
Hi, I'm Steven Singer. Yep, the I Hate Steven Singer guy. But you know who does love me? Moms on Mother's Day. For all that your mom does, I know she doesn't want the same old last-minute card and flowers that die in a week. The same old dinner at the pickle garden. Nope. Get your mom or the mother of your children one of my beautiful 24-karat gold dip roses in exclusive colors just for her. A real rose dipped in pure 24-karat gold, guaranteed to last a lifetime, just like your mom's love. My gold roses start at just $69. Ship for free in your own signature gift box with your own personalized Mother's Day card. Don't miss out. Mother's Day is Sunday and free shipping ends Wednesday. Get exclusive colors with a free lifetime guarantee. Free personalized Mother's Day card only at IHateStevenSinger.com. Visit us now at the other corner of 8th and Walnut in Philly or the village of Newtown, Bucks County. Steven Singer Jewelers. That's IHateStevenSinger.com.
AI is the next frontier of business transformation. But do you really want trendy AI features in your mission-critical business systems? You need AI that works for you from a vendor you can trust. Acumatica's approach to AI is different by design. Unlike other vendors who simply add generic AI capabilities onto existing features, Acumatica uses AI to solve real business problems. Our AI-first approach builds new innovations into your processes through practical features that enable you to make better decisions through AI-powered insights, to enhance productivity with intuitive AI assistance, and to transform processes with intelligent automation, all while minimizing risk and ensuring your data remains private, secure, and in your control. Over 10,000 companies trust Acumatica to help them achieve their boldest ambitions. Visit Acumatica.com to discover how you get AI that works for you. Acumatica, building the future of business together.
We planned our investments well for retirement, but I wish we had more cash.
Don't they know they're sitting on a gold mine?
Nope, they don't know that if you want a life insurance policy of $100,000 or more, you may be able to sell all or part of it to Coventry for cash, even a term policy.
Don't lapse or surrender your policy before finding out what it's worth. Call Coventry Direct at 800-411-9200 or visit CoventryDirect.com to find out if you're sitting on a gold mine.
That's at home. You've got SiriusXM, right? All the games, hometown announcers, right on the app.
You are useful. Turn it on.
Get every game of the NHL and NBA playoffs on SiriusXM and the SiriusXM app. Every game, every team, and your hometown announcers all in one place.
But if you throw anything at my radio, you're walking.
My dad passed away unexpectedly at a stroke at 63. Of course, it was awful in every way, but we are very grateful that he had life insurance. So even after he was gone, he was still able to provide for us. And now I have a wife and 4 little kids. And that's why I have life insurance for my family. Ethos is the best place to go They make it fast and easy to get covered. It's 100% online. There's no complicated process at all. There's no medical exam. Just a couple of health questions. You get a quote in seconds. And you can apply in minutes. You get covered the same day. You can get up to $3 million in coverage. And some policies are as low as $30 a month. And in 10 minutes, your family can be covered with life insurance. When it happens, your family's going to be very grateful you went to ethos.com.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/quote. That's ethos.com/quote. Ethos.com/quote. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required. Rates may vary. Sample rate 10-year life-term policy for 40-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
Looking for a little extra fun? Chumba Casino lets you play for free with daily login rewards and a cheeky little welcome bonus when you sign up. Explore hundreds of online social casino games and jump in whenever it works for you. No routines, no pressure, just entertainment on your terms. That's Chumba.
Only available in permitted states. No purchase necessary. See terms and conditions for details. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21+.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Ask yourself this question. Is it really worth holding on to that timeshare that you know you need to get rid of? Here's the truth. The average maintenance fee just went up over 17%. That could have been 117%, and there's nothing you can do about it. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check for annual maintenance and assessment fees. I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. For 15 years, I've helped over 50,000 families cancel their timeshare. Not sell it, not transfer it, cancel it. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment and your maintenance fees would never go up? That's a lie. Are you ready to get rid of your timeshare once and for all? Simply call us and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit that explains all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your timeshare exit kit. 800-722-1144. That's 800-722-1144. 800-722-1144.
What if you found out that you were giving up more than 20 yards off the tee? How about knowing you could hit approach shots 18 feet closer to your target? SST Pure can put these gains in your bag now. We're the global leader in golf shaft alignment technology. Golf shafts aren't perfectly round or straight. This creates losses in distance and wider dispersion throughout the bag. SST Pure has been on the PGA Tour for over 2 decades. Visit SSTPure.com for details and to find the licensed fitter nearest you. Put more distance and better accuracy in your bag today with SST Pure.
We're back with Sam Roberts Show.
It says RZA Productions. It's you all over it. Like, I love the idea of writer, director, producer, distribution.
Yes.
I mean, you're doing everything on this.
Yes.
And the fact that, like, it's getting in front of people's faces and now you're interacting with people that are seeing this thing that you've obviously put years into.
Right.
I mean, it's got to feel good.
It feels good. And I'm not going to feel good when you start the interview off with Arctic Monkeys, bro.
You have to.
It's like if there's, I listen to Arctic Monkeys before I go on stage sometimes.
You do?
Yeah. It's something about the lyrics and their vibes that just, I don't know, it hits a certain chakra in me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For years, yo. Been for years. And I never met them yet.
Really?
Nope.
Do they know that you have that connection with their music?
Yeah, I think they may know. My buddy Paul Banks from Interpol.
Uh-huh.
He said that he told them. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And they was like, okay. I said, yeah, bro, because he, you know, he's a rock star himself, right?
Uh-huh.
And so sometimes it's like, okay, well, what, you know. What I'm with him, you know, a lot of times, like, what is it about them that's sparking you? I said, I don't know, bro, but it's like they kind of are on my pattern of wavelength that when I hear their music, like, it makes me want to sing.
Yeah, obviously. You just did.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway.
No, that's cool. And I also love, like, I love when people are doing things that they are passionate about from the beginning, passionate about throughout, like this idea that, like, you can spend your whole life, I mean, making music on every level and still have that fandom, passion, inspired by music. I think probably the same way with film, right? That you still maintain that kind of connection. That's the reason that you started making things to begin with.
Yeah. I mean, this particular film is a labor of love, a tough labor too. I gotta honestly say that, because it started in 2011 when I started writing it then, and I got stuck. Eventually, and in 2023, during the writer's strike, I decided to pick up the pen on this one again, and it flowed out. It just flowed on the back of a tour bus. It just came out. And I usually have a drum machine on the back of the tour bus. I had a drum machine, but the beats wasn't flowing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This story flowed out, and then we got a chance to go down to Atlanta and shoot it, and which was kind of going back to self-funding and all that. One thing that I felt proud of as a self-funding this film is that most people didn't have a job at that time. It was a strike.
Yeah.
Studios wasn't making movies. And when I came to town, people were happy to work, and needed work. And this was a union film. This wasn't no non-union shit. This is like, yo, bro, when you do a union film, I don't know if you understand how that works, right? You got to pay what they call union fringes.
Right.
So that's $1 million off top before you even turn the cameras on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what that means is that somebody's going to have health insurance for another year.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to be able to have something to go in their pension. And so when they hit me with it, I was like, you know what? Fuck it, pay it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm helping. I'm going to help.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to help them, and they're going to help me.
Yeah.
We're going to have a piece of art that's going to do what the art does.
Yeah, I mean, and it's tough, right? Because there's business to it as well. But like when you're an artist, it's almost like this is what it takes for this thing to exist.
Yeah. You know, I mean, and any artist can attest, most artists are over budget, all right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay?
Yes. Yeah. You usually don't. You're not blessed with both the ability to like manage money in a practical way and get your art out.
Yeah, because the artist is thinking about what?
The art.
The art.
Yeah.
And so now my wife is my partner on this, a producer. So she kept it pretty tight. Okay, I think we went a little deeper than we planned on.
Yeah.
But not too far, maybe 12%.
That's not bad.
That's why I said not too
Especially
far.
when it's like you're the one who's responsible for it. It's not somebody. It's a little bit easier to be disciplined when there's somebody over you making sure that you're disciplined.
Well, you know what? Now, I'm going to take a little accolade here for myself. When I was doing the Wu-Tang series, right, by the time we got to season 3, maybe we was like, $8 million a budget, $8 million an episode, right? And every season, and even though it was the final season, every season, bro, I came in under budget. And all my peers, because, you get into the TV world, you become part of a circle of people. Most shows are over budget. We came in under budget. Now, the thing that bugged us out, though, so we came in, say $3-4 million under budget. We're like, well, can we put that in marketing? They're like, no, bro. That don't got nothing.
Gone.
It's gone. You better off spending it, they say. You know what I mean? But you know what? The next season, we still came in under budget because I felt that money comes with responsibility, right? You don't just splatter. You don't just spray paint it. You know what I mean? You use it properly. And if it didn't cost me 10, I don't gotta spend 10. That dollar could go back to wherever it goes back. I don't care if it went back to whoever it went back to.
Yeah.
It didn't get wasted on my ground.
Yeah.
So by the time we got to this film, where my wife is the producer and it's all our economics, it was the same thing. But what made us go over was we wanted to do this in 28 days, I think. And I always told them it's going to take me 30 days. But they budgeted 28. And it was like, bro, I got to car chase scene, okay? The car got to flip over.
We have to flip over and then light it on fire.
Okay.
Like, there's some things we have to do here.
Bro, there's like, what are you talking about? Okay, we need it. And we got it.
Yeah.
We got it.
No, and it looks great, and it looks like, I mean, it's really, I love the movie because I love movies of the era that I think this movie feels like it came from. That's sort of like, I don't know, like 70s kind of. And I was like, why? When I was watching, I was going, what is that makes it feel this way? And I think it's the pacing. I love that pacing. I feel like in that era, people had a much better time like pacing We're getting to know the characters. Maybe what we're hearing here is part of the story that's going to come back at the end. Maybe not. Maybe we're just getting to know this person so that we're invested, so that by the time we get to the end, we're all charged up for the revenge. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I really like that's what I really like. Not only just the fact that it's a revenge movie. And I love a revenge movie.
The Revenge-o-matic.
But Tarantino said. But the pacing was really, really cool, and I felt like a throwback.
But thank you, yo. And that was intentional. Right, and I don't know if my music rhythm had anything to do with it, but I think that after 4 films that I feel like I got the joke, right? And even though this movie, some shit ain't joking, but it's still I got the joke, which is, it is a movie. It's meant to entertain you.
Right.
Some people think movies like, oh, I just watched the story of so-and-so, and it wasn't factual, wasn't true. Well, it's a movie. You want the facts, go look at the documentary.
Right. Read a book.
Yeah, read a book, bro. I'm here to show you Superman's going to fly from Krypton back to Earth, bro.
Yeah.
You're going to do that in 30 seconds, all right?
How does he do that? Well, you just saw it.
Exactly.
You got it done.
Exactly. Pluto is going to save him.
Yeah.
Not Pluto. What's Krypton? Remember?
The dog.
Remember Superman, the new Superman? I'm a movie geek, right?
Yeah.
And I heard some people were like, whatever, complained about it. I was like, bro, the $12 was worth it just to see Krypton land in the Arctic and grab him by the cape and take his ass back to the fucking crib.
Sometimes that's all it is.
That's all I needed, bro. I was good with that. He whistled. Krypton. I was oh, Krypton. This is deep, bro. Take me home. He said, home. So that's what movies is for, yo.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I 100% agree. Have you, did you have an innate ability to kind of manage and deal with a lot of different people, or is that something you learned? Because, I mean, obviously making a film, you have that, but, like, I was thinking about that going back to the very beginning, going back to Wu-Tang, and, like how many talented people are involved in this thing, and you're tasked with being the manager of it all, right? Not just the artist, not just the producer, but the guy who's like, nope, it's going to be your voice here, and then your voice here, and you chill with this, and you come in for that.
I think, to be honest, I didn't know this then, but I realized this when I was in China doing Man with the Iron Fist. I called home to my family. I'm from 11 brothers and sisters, bro.
That makes sense.
And I thanked every one of them. I said, y'all, I want to thank y'all. I think I got it now. I understand, because dealing with Wu-Tang was one thing. Now I got Dave Bautista, Russell Crowe, Lucy Liu, Kung Lee, to name a few, Daniel Wu, who was the biggest star in China at that time. I got to figure out, I don't got enough trailers, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? And so, as I was dealing with that pressure, like I could say, oh, well, Wu-Tang prepared me for this, but what really prepared me, I told my brothers and sisters, I sent them a big thank you for Thanksgiving. I was like, just want to thank y'all, send some extra cheese so that everybody can have good dinners. And I was just like, I want to thank y'all because growing up in that house,
that's what did it.
Prepared me for facing the world.
Wow. How do you think you build that trust with people, right? Because that's what it is. When you're leading those people, you have to be able to make those decisions, and they're like, okay, RZA said this is where we're going, this is where we're going, and we can trust that.
You got to be one of them, right?
Right.
Like, who wants a fat general sitting way back in the office talking about, all right, guys, charge.
yeah. Go for it. Go, you guys go. You got this.
Nah, bro, you know, that they say that's why Napoleon was so famous. They said that there was, a lot of his career, he was on the ground. You know what I mean? So as an artist, I'm an MC. And so I know what an MC wants. You know what I mean? I know I know that feeling of what it means to hear your voice and want to be that. I've been blessed to act in films, right? I know that, there's a chance when they knock on the door, boom, 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 5 minutes, bro. That moment you had to take a shit. Just at that moment. And you need 10 more minutes, bro.
Right.
Okay?
Right. You have to give that grace.
Give me 10
you
minutes,
have to allow
bro.
that to happen.
So being in the different roles, I can understand the pressure. And I understand even as a director on my 4th film where it's like, yo, bro, we got to get it done.
Right.
Okay? The first time I did a film, it was so funny, if I could share this with you.
Please.
The bond, you got to sign a bond, right? The director got to sign that bond too, right? If you don't get the film bonded, it ain't happening. So the Bond guy was the Bond guy from another film called Babylon AD. That was a Vin Diesel film.
Right.
And I was the composer. And we was disastrous. I had George Clinton helping me. So you can imagine what's going on. And, and Shavo Adagian from System of a Down. Bro,
amazing.
We turned Hans Zimmer's studio to the hood. All right? But in the older story was just running, and there's Wizard this, Wizard that, Shavo this, and the director Matthew Kasavich, he was pretty, he's an actor, director, eccentric. It was a disaster, but whatever. And so now the executive who was the guy, he's the Bond guy, but I don't. He's in the back, and I'm talking to the Bond guy. And I'm like, yeah, I'm doing all my best professional shit. Like, yeah, of course. It's like, and then this guy walks in, dun, 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 and sit beside me, looks at me, so, you remember me? And I remembered him. I was like, yeah. he said, tell me, how are movies made? And I went through all this technical shit.
Yeah.
He said, no, bro. On time and on budget.
That's it.
And I said, I completely understand.
Yeah.
And he signed it. And I did my first film, Man with the Iron Fist, on time.
And
under budget.
Oh, there it is. There it is. That's how you really get them to like you.
Save $1 million or something.
This movie is super quotable, all kinds of quotes and everything, and that's not surprising. Again, coming from an MC, it's like, your brain kind of works that way. But when I started thinking about quotes and started thinking about you and started thinking about your history, and the reason why you named this character Unique, I remember I was a child watching, I guess it was the Grammy Awards, an Old Dirty Bastard. I watched it live, walking on that stage and just taking a moment for himself to remind everybody that, it's all good and they can have the award, but Wu-Tang is for the children.
Exactly.
And it is amazing to me that here we are decades later, and I'm sure you don't go a day without somebody saying Wu-Tang is for the children. Do you think if anybody besides Old Dirty Bastard had said that, it would have resonated the way it did?
No, I don't think so. I think because it was so pure.
Yeah.
He didn't make that up.
No.
You know what I mean? And somebody made a joke recently that, did he mean like your children? Because all your children are doing good now. I said, nah, he meant the children. He just meant like, at the end of the day, Wu-Tang offers you something good that will eventually mean something later. When Inspector Deck says 22 long, hard years, I'm still struggling, survival got me bugging, I'm alive on arrival. When he goes through those verses, like, he says, so I smoke cess, but I don't know why I chose to smoke cess. I guess that's the time that I'm not depressed, but I'm still depressed. So I asked what's his worth, ready to give up, so I seek my old earth, which means his mother. And she explained, working hard can help you maintain to learn to overcome the heartaches and pains. Every kid going to go through a moment where he feels some depression, he feels some stress. They may offer him an opioid these days, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They may do, and Wu-Tang is almost like a rite of passage to me. Like, because we captured the youth of 9 individuals. That's a good fingerprint of a case study.
That's right.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That you're like, what did Method Man think? What did Old Dirty think? What did this one think? So, and Dirty knew that. He always said that. He said, what we're doing is not just for this generation, it's for future generations. Even in his simple lyric, he had a lyric that on a song called Rawhide, where he says, I never let doubt into my mind, because I know when I touch the mic, there's the rhyme. So what do you mean? Like, he's not doubting himself, bro. How many people doubt themselves?
Right.
How many people make you doubt yourself because they like, well, maybe it could be blue. You're like, okay, maybe blue.
But it's not.
Exactly. But the doubt makes you not know.
Right.
Because if you don't have doubt, you stick to what you know.
Right.
But when you don't know or you let doubt take over, it's maybes.
Yes.
And so Old Dirty, you were right. If anyone else, no one else probably would have said it.
Right.
It was pure from him.
That's amazing. How important has branding always been to you, right? Because like I was thinking about that as I was watching the movie. I mean, it's littered with Easter eggs when you're looking for them, right? All the little like the names of the restaurants, the cigarette, like it's all over. I caught it. 100%, 100%.
Thank you.
Because I love that stuff.
Thank you.
But then I was also thinking like how again, like going back to growing up in New York when Wu-Tang was like exploding, I knew the logo.
Right.
Before I knew any song. It was like you had, before you even got the album, you needed to have the shirt or the jacket or whatever it was. Like you needed that logo on your body.
Right.
And then you could kind of get into what it was actually about. Like, is that something that you're, or have been conscious of, where it's like, no, we got to create a brand around this thing to deliver the message?
Yeah, I think I was, in the sense of, Wu-Tang represented three things to me.
Mm-hmm.
It represented wisdom and wits, and it represented family. But when you go to wisdom, then you got to get to spirituality. And the idea of, if you ever watch our first video, Protecting Neck, or even my verse, I say, flowing like Christ when I speak the gospel. So, but I said, turn the other cheek and I break your fucking chin. So it's like taking that concept of something that can and hit you on three levels, like mentally, physically, and spiritually, and therefore you need a badge for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that W became that badge, and so
Yes.
I formed the company Wu-Tang Production with that W before Wu-Tang Clan. Wu-Tang Clan came after the company, and Wu-Tang. So it was Wu-Tang Production, because I was coming with that regardless.
Mm-hmm.
And then I decided to assemble my brothers and make Wu-Tang Clan, right? And it was somehow, I'm gonna give us all the ideas that didn't make it, because it was subgroups even within that.
Mm-hmm.
But the idea was like Wu-Tang Production. Okay, now I need a family that represents Wu-Tang Production, Wu-Tang Clan. So branding has always been important, and I did feel like that badge. I felt like the W would be a badge.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Absolutely. Well, man, I gotta get you out of here, but like, you gotta come back.
Oh man,
because we can do this for another hour very easily.
Oh man, I would love to come.
You got to come back. In the meantime, everybody get out to the movie theater to see One Spoon of Chocolate. It is great. I mean, build, action. Spend like characters. I loved it.
And we got Tarantino giving us a thumbs up on it, right?
I mean, a Quentin Tarantino production, when that's blasted the very beginning.
Right.
RZA Productions, a Quentin Tarantino I mean, it's like...
Respect.
Right. What else do we need? Thank you so much, man. It's been great.
Brother. Thanks, Sam. Peace.
There's more Sam Roberts Show